For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We are back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that like button. If you're old to the channel, you forgot to hit the like button, hit the like button. We go live every day, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if you're new to the channel, understand that we go live every day, Eastern Standard Time. This is our boy Coach Malachi Williams, new media today, USA Boxing. Let's get it in. Now, we had a good fight party Saturday night, Sunday morning, going into the Sunday morning. You know what I mean? The fight started at a good time. You know, I enjoyed the family yesterday. You know, yesterday was Easter and stuff like that, man. And, you know, I needed a break. But we had, you know, I hope everybody had a good Easter yesterday, or just a good Sunday, a good relaxing day yesterday. We had a damn good fight. You know me, I love the fights. We had a damn good fight. The PBC fight card was a damn good fight card. Can't even front. I bought the fight. I was happy to buy this fight. You know, Pitbull and the Eastside Pitbull Cruz did his thing. You know, Pitbull got a new fan in me right now. Right now, I really like Eastside Pitbull Cruz. I like the fight, like the main event, Errol Spence, Yordenis Ugas. Errol Spence did his thing. Pretty much, you know, beat the guy up. He was just sitting there like a punching bag. He did what he was supposed to do. Beat him, stop him. You know what I mean? So I was shocked that there was a stoppage in this fight. I personally thought that it would go 12 rounds, and I had Errol Spence winning by a landslide, unanimous decision. But it didn't get to that. He ended up stopping him in the 10th round. The doctor stopped the fight. And it was a good stoppage, in my opinion. Damn good stoppage. Now, the question is what will Al Heyman do? You know, because we've been hearing a lot of talk. We've been hearing a lot of talk over the past. I've been hearing this for 5 years, since 2017, even before I even got on YouTube, about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fighting each other. So I know what's going on. You know, I stay abreast of everything. So you got everybody who ride with Spence, you know, they online, you know, they feeling some type of way. They, you know, they saying this and that, yada, 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 yada. Then you got people who ride with Bud, you know, they online, you know, they feel some type of way. They, you know, they saying this and that. So we got the two sides, right? The actual two people that matter in this are the two people, the two fighters. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, they have each other's phone numbers. They talk to each other. When they're on the phone talking to each other, guess what? People who ride for Spence online, they not privy to those conversations. They don't even know the man. When Crawford speaks to Spence on the phone, people who ride for Crawford online, they're not privy to those conversations. They don't even know the man, right? Very few people do. You know what I mean? And then you have people, because you know, maybe even like other content creators and people who are not content creators, they may know these guys, but they feel some type of way about them, whether good or bad. You see what I'm saying? What I would advise you guys to do is this. This is my advice. Whatever issues that someone may have about a fighter, or whatever it is, doesn't matter who it is, their issues are not your issues. And what I mean by that is, you know, don't let someone else, the way someone feels about a certain person, influence the way you feel about it. Now, of course, people are sheep. Most people are sheep, and they, you know, they go along, just, you know, they follow the crowd pack like that. And human beings are tribalistic by nature, and in the sport of boxing, it's very tribalistic. You're gonna see a lot of double standards and stuff like that. Me, I give two fucks. Oh, sorry about that, guy. I'm trying not to curse. I'm a 9-year-old daughter. Me, I care less about how you feel. When I say that, I mean those who feel a certain type of way. I care nothing about that. All I care about is seeing this fight. That's all I want to see. You know, everything else is just opinions. How I feel Terence Crawford would beat Errol Spence is irrelevant. How you feel about how Errol Spence would beat Terence Crawford is irrelevant. Guess what? How I feel or how you feel don't mean shit if the two men don't get in the ring. The only way we're going to clear all doubt, the two got to get in the ring. So, I want to see this fight happen. That's what I want. Now, we heard about a couple of weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, we heard quite a few content creators say that, hey, man, no, this fight, is signed, and Errol, Terence Crawford has signed a 2-fight deal with the PBC. And I have the receipts on what I said. I said, you know what, man? This is not true. This is a lie. If Crawford would have signed a 2-fight deal contract with the PBC, how do these guys know that from their living rooms? How do they know? A lot of, I ain't gonna say no names, but quite a few of these content creators was doing that, right? Only come to find out that it wasn't true, and now, you hear Floyd Mayweather coming out saying, yeah, man, if Terence Crawford signed with me, Floyd Mayweather, Money May, saying that, hey, man, he would like to sign Terence Crawford and he can make this fight happen. But 2 weeks ago, there was a bunch of content creators was saying that Crawford had already signed to the PBC. So my question is, which one is it? If he's already signed to the PBC and they got a 2-fight deal already set up, why should he have to sign with, Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather? All due respect to Floyd Mayweather. Why will he have to sign with Floyd Mayweather and you'll be the one to make the fight happen to get it over the hump? When 2 weeks ago, quite a few content creators were saying that Crawford had already signed to the PBC. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I like to point out the contradictions and the double standards and the lies. I'm very transparent over here. I tell you guys the game. I'm the one put you up on the sources say. Now you see a lot of these content creators, they don't use sources say no more. Hell, even Mike Carpenter, he probably backed up on saying sources say. Listen, guys, I'm a marketer. I know the language. I'm a copywriter. I know the language. I get it. I understand the business of YouTube. So a lot of you guys, and when I say you guys, I'm talking about myself as well. Because when I first came on YouTube, certain things I took personal. I don't take nothing personal anymore because I understand, hey, man, it's just a business at the end of the day. So don't get too hard on the content creators. Don't get too mad at them. Even myself. It's a business at the end of the day. Those guys are going to do what they have to do in order to, maybe feed their families or whatever the case may be. Okay? Now, let's get into this. Let's go ahead. Let's give everybody a round of applause. We're going to have a damn good show today. We are going to have a damn good show today. I can promise you that. I want to get these phone lines open because I want to talk to the people. I want the people to call in. You already know where I'm at. I got Crawford stopping Errol Spence when he fight. Stopping him. That's my position. You may have a different position. We can argue the semantics all day. I'm not here to argue. I win every argument. You know how I win every argument? By not arguing. This is how you end the argument. There's nothing that you can say that's going to change my mind. There's nothing that I can say that's going to change your mind. You can talk till your lips fall off. It ain't going to change how I feel about the situation. You can talk till your lips fall off. I can talk till my lips fall off. I'm not going to change how you feel about the situation. So what we're going to do, we're going to agree to disagree and move on. That's how I body any argument. I don't tongue wrestle with niggas. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't supposed to use the N-word. Trying to stay away from that too. I don't tongue wrestle with guys. Once a person's mind is made up, there's nothing you can do to change that mind, whether it's mine or yours. So let's see, can we get this fight that happened? But let's continue. Now, Errol Spence says he's knocking Crawford the F out. A lot of his fans feel that way. Some of the Errol-sexuals are really excited about that language. It's fine. I understand that. Terence Crawford, he pretty much says, keep my belts warm. This is what he said on Twitter. He said, man, listen, man, his reply was, look here, man, no more talk, no more sides of the street. Let's get it. Keep my belts warm. I'm coming. This is good news. So this tells me that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, they communicate with each other. While dudes online arguing, going back and forth, guess what? The two guys who you arguing about, they talk to each other. They don't have no hatred or beef with each other. Those two guys. Those two guys are two top fighters. They don't have no hatred or beef with each other. Now, contrary to certain content creators, guys who have personal agendas because certain fighters will not do interviews with them, they will make it seem like Crawford and Spence hate each other. They don't. They don't. They will make it seem like that because that's what they want. Remember, boxing is a very tribalistic sport. If you like Sugar Ray, you probably hate Marvelous Hagler. And if you like Marvelous Hagler, you probably hate Sugar Ray. That's the tribalism in us. We're tribalistic by nature as human beings. Human beings, understandably so. Football, if you're a Cowboys fan, you hate Philly. And you hate Washington Redskins. I would call them Washington Redskins because I grew up with that, right? You hate them. And if you're a Washington Redskins fan or a Philly fan, you hate the Cowboys. And it is what it is, man. But anyways, Errol Spence says he's going to knock Crawford the F out. Let me read my intro, and then we're going to go right to the chat, right? Errol Spence dominated Yordenis Ugas in a one-sided beatdown at the AT&T Stadium in Dallas, Texas. And it was a good turnout. I heard it was somewhere between 35 to 40,000 people that came out. And, you know, they gave away a lot of comps and stuff. What I did like about the event that they did do was they had the tickets very cheap. You can get in there for like $35. The lowest, I think, was like $35, something like that. And you can get floor seats for like $372. It was on their website. So the simple fact that Jerry Jones had the price very, very low and affordable for people just to be able to get in, I think that was very, very good. I think that was a good gesture. And the energy was really high from what I saw. We called the fight right here. We had a good time. Had burnt a couple before we did the fight. And, it was a really, really good fight. I really, really enjoyed it. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you, dog. I enjoyed the entire fight card. This PBC card was a damn good card. Every now and then, we get these promotional companies that do right by us. You know what I mean? So I gotta give them credit where credit is due. I have to state that right. Now, Spence started to, Spence stated that, he said Spence started to work the jab pretty much to Yordenis Ugas. He pumped the jab pretty good. He worked it from the body to the head all night long, right? Errol Spence methodically broke down Yordenis Ugas with a mirage of punches that he had no answers for. You see what I'm saying? The total punch stats was Spence landed at 216 total punches throughout 10 rounds, guys, while Ugas only landed 96 punches. That means that he really wasn't throwing any goddamn punches. He was a punching bag all night long. This fight simply came down, guys, to one guy outworking the other guy. Ugas was in the high guard all night long, and Errol Spence just pounded on him. It pretty much reminded me of the Lamont Peterson fight. When Lamont Peterson and moved up in weight to fight Errol Spence, he just sat in the high guard and just got beat. He wasn't throwing any punches, really. He threw punches, but they came far and few, and Barry Hunter had to end up stopping the fight. It was very similar to that, in my opinion, from what I saw. You know what I mean? Now, the only scare for Spence was in the 6th round when Ugas landed I think he landed an uppercut and then knocked Errol Spence's mouthpiece out as it went to the canvas, right? In the middle of the round, Spence decides to turn around and look for his mouthpiece. You know what I mean? Ugas continued to punch Errol Spence. He caught him with a 2-piece, something like that. Landed a looping right hand, and it hurt Errol Spence. Errol Spence backed up to the ropes, bounced off, and he was kind of dazed. He was hurt. He got hit with a punch he wasn't expecting because he made a rookie mistake, as he said at the end of the fight. Turned his head looking for the mouthpiece. You know what I mean? So that's what happened as related to that. Now, what kind of threw me for a loop is this. For some reason, Ugas just sat there and he looked at Spence. Once the ref realized that Ugas was not attacking, and Ugas was just pretty much standing there, you know what I mean? The ref ended up stopping the fight and allowing, picking up the mouthpiece and allowing, and putting the mouthpiece back in Ugas, Spence's mouth. You see what I'm saying? For some reason, I looked at that this morning before we did the show. I said, damn, what happened right here? And I'm like, damn, he didn't jump on him. He just sat there. Why? I have no idea. Right? Now, the ref did stop the fight to allow Spence to get the mouthpiece back in his mouth. But the good news is Errol Spence said after the fight that the only fight he wants next is Terence Crawford, and that he's coming for the belt. That's what I want to hear. So according to Errol Spence, and I leave that in quotations, I'm going to tell you why. He don't want to fight no Keith Thurman. He don't want to fight no Danny Garcia. He don't want to fight no Bruce Ennis. He don't want to fight no Virgil Ortiz. He don't want to fight nobody but Terence Crawford. That's phenomenal news. I am still of the opinion that this fight won't happen, not because of Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence want to fight each other. I'm looking at, I'm still stuck on what Tim Smith said. Tim Smith said, the VP of operations of the PBC, he said that the fight won't happen because the economics is just not there. Terence Crawford is not a star. He's not this, he's not that. We don't want to insult the guy with an offer. So if I'm going by what someone who works for the PBC, who is the VP of operations, pretty much the right-hand man to Al Heyman, I'm going to go by what he says more so than what a YouTube channel says. Now, the good news is the main fighter involved, the guy who calls himself the Big Fish, the one who has the 3 belts. When I hear him say, yeah, man, this is what I want, hopefully Al Heyman would listen to that. Hopefully, Tim Smith would listen to that. Hopefully, somebody for Showtime would listen to that, and these guys are trying to make this fight happen. Hopefully. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Now, Crawford congratulated Spence by saying, great fight. He said, now the real fight happens. No more talk, no more side of the street. Let's go. I totally agree with that. You see what I'm saying? The fanboy talk is over. This is the biggest fight that can be made in boxing, period. Instead of chasing Canelo and begging for a payday, these brothers should have been making their own legacy fights by fighting each other. I have been consistent at saying that. Instead of chasing that damn Canelo, these brothers should have been fighting each other. I'm not talking about Spence and Crawford. They wasn't chasing Canelo. But I'm saying this is an example. Look at what we got. Last year, we ended the year off strong with some damn good fights. Fury Wilder, Crawford Porter, Joshua Usyk, Shakur Stevenson, and Jamel Herring. We ended last year with some good fights, and there's some that I'm missing. But we ended last year with some good fights. This year, we coming clean with fights. Well, in the beginning, it was kind of garbage. The PBC did put up some garbage fights, but then we ended up getting some good fights coming up this year. And right now, we got one last week with Spence and Ugas. PBC was a damn good fight card. Pitbull Cruz, one of my new favorite fighters. And now we got Fury and Dillian White fighting this weekend, and things are looking real good. Amanda Serrano fighting at the end of the month. Shakur Stevenson fighting Oscar Valdez. There are fights to be made. Let's get to. I got a whole lot of shit to say. We're gonna have a damn good show today, boy. Might hurt some feelings today, but it is what it is. I give two damns about the feelings. I'm trying not to curse, guys. It's so hard, right? Now, the question I have is this. Now we'll see if Al Heyman, the man that some would consider a god to a lot of his worshipers, we'll see when he make this fight happen next for the fans between Spence and Terence Crawford to see who will be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world. Because at this point, it ain't up to Spence no more. It ain't up to Crawford no more. It's going to be up to the guys who going to put the money up for the fight. The two men, who talk to each other on the phone pretty much all the time, they agree, look, man, we need to do what we got to do to make this fight happen. Fuck that internet shit. That internet shit just a bunch of, just talk. The two guys are the ones who are in agreement, right? We'll see what Al Heyman is going to do. This is the biggest fight that can be made in the sport of boxing. And anything else outside of Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford happening next is unacceptable. There's no fight in boxing that can be made bigger than this. You got two black fighters fighting each other. You had two black fighters Saturday fighting each other. Why did I bring that up? Because, I study these guys online. I study everybody's comments. So I know how people think. I'm a marketer. This is what I do. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are going to make a boatload of money if this fight can happen. Irregardless of who you picking to win is irrelevant. The only way we're going to know who's going to win this fight, they got to fight each other. They can't fight on Twitter. They can't fight on certain YouTube channels. They can't have fanboys on both sides arguing with each other, fighting with all caps. That ain't the fight I want to see. The fight I want to see is the two guys in the ring. All that other shit, I give a damn about. I don't give a damn about Derrick James. F Derrick James. Care nothing about that nigga. I care nothing about Bo Mack. F Bo Mack. Care nothing about him. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way to Derrick James, not disrespecting him, not disrespecting Bo Mack. All I care about is seeing the two top guys in the welterweight division fight each other. I am a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm not a fan of YouTube channels. I am a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm not a fan of narratives. I am a fan of the sport of boxing. I don't deride for interviews. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I care nothing about the boxing experts who've been doing it for 30, 40 years. Care nothing about them. All I care about as a fan of the sport of boxing is seeing the top guys fight each other. That's all I care about. And I got this from my brother Blood Boxing. Shout out to Blood Boxing. If he's here, shout out to you. Your hang-ups ain't my hang-ups. Whatever your hang-ups is, that's between you and whoever you got the hang-ups with. Your hang-ups ain't my hang-ups. All I care about is watch seeing the fight. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
For dropping number 2. Bam, pounds on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, blessings to our brother Thomas Jones for his loss. Yeah, man. So I haven't even seen the chat. So, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, Thomas Jones, man. I'm praying for you and your family. Shout out to Southpaw Killer for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, did you see Town Business Sports and Entertainment interview? Espinosa said as long as MTK Global isn't involved, it's a deal breaker. Suits are messing up. Man, again, like when you heard rumors about Crawford and MTK Global, those are rumors. I ain't seen no receipts. I ain't heard nothing from Crawford saying that he was signed to MTK Global and all this shit there. Like this, like, bro, there's a whole lot of, just stuff that people been saying. Man, all I give a damn about is the goddamn fight. That's all I care about, bro. And I ain't no manager. I ain't no promoter. I ain't on here like nigga with a YouTube channel talking about contracts and stuff like that. You want to be a manager and stuff. You can't even manage a McDonald's. Some of these dudes who be talking, you don't even know how to grow your YouTube channel. But you talking about all the business and this and that, yada, yada, yada. Man, shut the fuck up and let these people do what they gonna do. Let Crawford and Spence, who talk to each other, see can they make this shit happen, man. I don't mean to curse, but anyway, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care, man. Listen, the biggest fight that can be made in the sport of boxing in any weight division is Crawford and Spence. Anything less than that, I don't want to hit that. And listen, and Keith Thurman is from my city. I rock with Keith Thurman, but I don't want to hit no Keith Thurman and Spence. Damn Keith Thurman, stay your ass in Clearwater, homie. You my brother, you from a city, but stay your ass in Clearwater. You messed up when you took a 2.5-year hiatus from the sport of boxing. Your time came and gone. Let these two dudes fight. I don't care nothing about no Keith Thurman. I want to get in the mix. Man, mix your ass back over there to Clearwater. I'll come over there and see you. We sit on Clearwater Beach, man. Drink some Long Island iced tea, not non-alcoholic or whatever. But right now, man, the fight that the fans want to see is Crawford and Spence. Anything other than that, I don't give a damn about. Anything else, I don't give a damn about. I just don't. He says, AI, he said, coach is off the weed today. Angry truth. No, it's just the truth. It's just the truth. Like I don't care. Like, all I care about is seeing this fight. I've been here, bro. I've been wanting to see this fight for 5 years. Since 2017 when Crawford moved up to the welterweight division. So, that's where I'm at with it. You see what I'm saying? Before I even thought about a YouTube channel. This is where I've been at with it. Me and my family was talking about it yesterday. At the house. Jim Gaines, what's up, bro? He say, how does a professional boxer just freeze and don't throw punches? Ugas made himself a punching bag. Hey, man, shit, hey, it is what it is. That ain't Errol Spence's fault. That ain't Errol Spence's fault. He said, if you think Spence or Bud just walking through each other, you tripping. This is truly a 50-50 fight. Well, people gonna feel the way they feel. There ain't nothing wrong with that. If they, if you team Spence, you feel like that Bud is nobody. He's a scrub. Spence gonna knock him out in 2-3 rounds and just run through him or stop him in the 8th, 9th, or 10th round. And you have a right to feel that way. Because I feel the same way, but the opposite. I feel that, hey, man, based on what I saw, it was a damn good fight against a stationary target. But based on what I saw, I feel that this dude getting stopped. That's how I feel. But guess what? How I feel based on what I saw and how you feel based on what you saw is irrelevant unless we can see these guys get in the ring and fight each other. I've never seen a fight won on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, TikTok. I haven't seen any fights won there. Fights are won in the ring. If you believe in your fighter, let's see can we make that fight happen. Now, unfortunately, guys, it's not up to us. It's going to be up to the suits. Let's see what the suits do. Want to open up these phone lines. Once we get to 200 likes, we'll open them up. We'll open them up. Southpaw, what you say, famous? I missed your super chat. No, I read the super chat. Did I? Oh, sorry about that, fam. Shout out to Southpaw Killer.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, so why was Fury and Wilder made then? Bro, I don't know. I mean, Fury and Wilder was made. They made 3 times. The third fight was a good fight, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Wilder got knocked out. He went out on his shield. It happened the way he wanted it to happen. He took that man to court to get that ass whooping, and he got it. And he dropped Fury twice in that fight. That ended up being a good fight, but Fury and Wilder, why that happened, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like me, man, I'm the type of dude. My brother Blood say he here, man. Should salute to my brother Blood. Bro, look at the excitement that everybody have about this fight. Look at the excitement that everybody have. And after the performance that Errol Spence put on, you had Crawford stopping Sean Porter. And then, of course, you had people feel some type of way. Oh, man, his dad threw the towel in. It was set up, and, they wanted Bud to win. Oh, whatever. But nigga, whatever. And then you got some people saying, oh, man, Ugas threw the fight. He just sat there and got punched like a punching bag. And that is true. He did get punched like a punching bag. You know what I mean? But, man, I'm past all that. I'm in the bottom line business. I take a no-nonsense approach. The bottom line is this. Nigga, can we get the fight? That's the bottom line. All the semantics, all the D-riding, all the I got shooters, you gonna do this and that because someone doesn't agree with your opinion. Man, I don't care about none of that shit. Nigga, sit your ass down somewhere. You ain't gonna do nothing about no keyboard. Shout out to Felix Trinidad for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, hey, Leroy, shout out to you, fam. Let's see. West Side, what you say, bro? He say Ugas' necklace was too heavy. There you go with the conspiracy theory. There you go. Let's go to the chat. DJ Schultz, he say Spence showed its levels to this. Bud ain't gonna do that. That's your opinion, sir. That's your opinion. I totally disagree with that. Only level I saw was a dude standing there like a punching bag getting beat up. But guess what? I just want to see the fight. He said Errol Spence just attacked him relentlessly and broke him down. That's why he couldn't swing 100,000 punches. Just look at the Danny Garcia fight. Yeah, it was the same thing. Danny Garcia fight, same thing. They just went in the shell and went fight. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not here to even argue any of that shit. All I care about is seeing the fight. All I care about is seeing the fight. That's all I care about. He said, Coach, you back to cursing and saying dropping N-word? No, I just said it one time. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying. It's hard though. It's very hard for me. He says, but he sucker punched him. Though his mouthpiece fell out. No, that wasn't a sucker punch. That was you got to protect yourself at all times. Perfect example of that is when Floyd Mayweather fought Ortiz. They hugged each other, made love. Ortiz got hit with a check left hook. The referee said go. He got hit with a check left hook. And instead of the Ortiz defending himself, swinging back, he turned his head looking at the ref like, God damn, man, what's up? So Floyd clocked him again and dropped him. You got to protect yourself at all times. That wasn't a sucker punch. Got to protect yourself at all times. Let's see. He said, what level? Ugas, no defense that was there to be hit. Yeah, listen, I get it. Coach K, all I want to see is the fight at this point. I'm in the bottom line business, dog. Coach K, I'm in the bottom line business. Fact of the matter is this. As I said before, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, they know each other. They speak to each other. They got each other's phone numbers. I don't have Crawford's phone number. You don't, not you, Coach K. And the guys most of the guys, they don't have Errol Spence's phone number. Only a select few people do. You see what I'm saying? So, the most important thing is the two guys want to fight each other. This is the first time that I've heard with conviction, Spence said what he said. He want Crawford next. He want to take his belts. Crawford say, I'm glad you collected those belts from me. I'm finna come beat your ass and take your belts. So that's the good thing. Irregardless of which side of the street you on, care nothing about your street. I'm riding with Crawford. You ride with Spence. Now, guess what? We both riding. We both have chosen sides. We both have chosen which side we riding on. Let's see, can we ride to a fight date contract signed and to these guys being in the ring. I'm in the bottom line. That's the bottom line for me. All the other stuff, man, I ain't, all the other shit, I don't give a damn about. He said, what up, coach? I wouldn't mind learning more about the copyright. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm building the channel right now. Building the channel right now. That's going to be for just anybody who wants to know how to make money online. You want to make you $400 or $500 a week online, stuff like that. If you at home on the computer all day, it's only for people who gonna be interested in that. And I'm not even trying to get nobody from the boxing community. I'm dealing with people on the internet and stuff like that ain't got nothing to do with boxing. You know what I mean? So that channel is gonna do very well for me. It's gonna do very, very well for me. Shout out, Lady Shannon in the building. She said, yeah, because Ortiz did some BS to Floyd before that. So basically, he dropped the ball and Floyd clocked his arse. Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I saw the fight. But my whole point is, you got to protect yourself at all times. They tell you that. So. And Errol Spence admitted that. He said, I did a rookie mistake. He said, Bivol is Bud and Canelo Bivol equation, except Canelo doesn't have Spence pressure, style, and contain the bigger Bivol. Bivol should be the favorite, but just unknown. I don't see the comparisons with Bivol and I don't see the comparison, but I get what you're saying. I don't see the comparisons into that. All I care about, dog, is just seeing the goddamn fight. That's all I care about, dog. Goddamn, that's all I care about, dog. And I'm still pessimistic about it. I still don't believe it's gonna happen. Not because of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. I'm just these guys who are responsible for putting this money up. It amazes me. It amazes me, guys, that these dudes in suits will sit back and say that, oh man, it ain't no money in this fight for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. What the hell are you talking about? What you mean there ain't no money in this? You see what I'm saying? These business guys in the sport of boxing, these guys make me sick. Listen, I hate these dudes with a passion. This is why I miss Don King. I talk trash about Don King, but this is why I miss Don King. And listen, if Don King was still in his heyday promoting, guess what? This fight would have happened 3 years ago. And this is the problem. This is the problem. I don't want to hear that shit, man. You got two black fighters that's gonna make a boatload of money fighting each other. Both of them on the top of their game. 3 years apart, talk to each other, and everybody wants to see this fight. Everybody. How in the hell you gonna tell me, Tim Smith of the PBC, that, oh man, economics, the economics is that's not there. We don't want to insult no one like Terence Crawford. Oh, you don't want to offer him the $1.5 million that you offer the rest of your fighters. The $1.5 million? And get the rest on the back end or whatever the case may be. Man, I don't care nothing about that shit. What you mean it ain't no money? We don't want to insult the guy. Steven Espinosa, yeah, we want to make that fight, but we haven't reached out to him yet. So listen, if y'all ain't reached out to the guy, how y'all want to make the fight? All I care about is making the fight. Ain't no YouTube channel gonna make the fight. Nobody in the chat is gonna make the fight. No guy who has a personal vendetta against certain promotional companies is gonna make this fight. You know what's gonna make this fight? The people who gonna put the money up, the guys in the suits. That's all I care about right now. I'm in the bottom line business, dog. The bottom line, we got to see this goddamn fight. That's all I care about. Pop off 93, he said Terence Bud Crawford will be 2 times undisputed, 140, 147, which will make him the greatest 147-pounder in history. Man, the only way we gonna find that out, they got to fight each other, dog. We got to get them in the ring. Butch God, what you say, fam? He say the fake business people don't believe in Errol. That's why they keep talking about Crawford don't deserve it. Man. Bro, listen, at this point, dog, like, I swear, I just want to see this fight, dog, and I'm pessimistic that this fight is happening, bro. Because the people who are responsible for making the fight happen, they talking crazy. They talking crazy. Bruce, shout out to Bruce Gas. He said more money in this fight than any other fight that can be made today. Man, come on, man. This is the biggest. Listen, there's not a heavyweight fight that's gonna be bigger than this fight right here with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, in my opinion. There's not a cruiserweight fight, a light heavyweight fight, a super middleweight fight, a middleweight fight, a junior middleweight fight, a junior welterweight fight, a lightweight fight, featherweight fight, super featherweight, whatever. There's no fight in any weight division that's gonna be bigger than this fight right here. Don't tell me, oh, there ain't no money in this. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm in the bottom line business, dog. And this is how I was trained, this is how I was taught. What the bottom line is, baby boy. How can we get here? How can we get here? We got over 400 people in here, and we don't have the likes. Y'all hit the like button. I want to open up the phone lines. We need over 200 likes. We got over 400 people in here. We should get at least 300 likes today. We need 300. I'm not going to open up the phone lines until we get the likes up. That's it. I just talked during the whole show, and we'll shut it down I'll probably do like another 2 hours. We'll do 2.5 hours a day. Shout out to the boxing scientists. What you say, fam? You say, how could it not make money when it's the biggest fight to be made right now? Makes no sense. It doesn't make any 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 sense at all. Pop off. What you say, fam? You say Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence will be a 3-fight trilogy. It should be. It should be. At least a 2-fight deal. At least a 2-fight deal. DJ Schultz, what you say, fam? You said that stadium was packed. So they can make the money. The powers that be don't want to see undisputed. Bruh. Bro, that's all I care about, bro. At the end of the day, that's all I care about. Shout out to the queen, little green ass P. She's the Martin. What you say, fam? You said you don't think the suits drag their feet because they want to pick up all of the money they can. I'm the lead up to the Spence on some. You say I'm the lead up to the Spence Crawford, or they're just protecting their investment. I don't even know, bro. As a matter of fact, the Martin, you know what? I'm not in the business of even trying to think what they're thinking. Because when you think about it, it just pisses me off. When you think about it, it just pisses me off. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm not even in the business of even thinking about it, bro. I just want to see the goddamn fight. That's it. Bottom line. That's all. I don't give a damn what side of the street you on. I don't care how aroused you get when you talk about your favorite fighter, how much in love with him you is. How many people you shot online because they disagreed with you, how many people you threatened you gonna pull up on. I don't care nothing about none of that shit. All I care about is Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fighting. Contract signed, fight date, and that's it. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. This dude said Ugas has more heart than Terence. Man, whatever. I ain't finna entertain you. He said round 6 showed that Spence could be hurt if he's caught with a clean punch. If Crawford can catch him, he can hurt him. My thing is every fighter gets hurt. Every fighter gets hurt. Every fighter. He says Bomac throws in the towel after Spence closes his eyes. Okay. All right. G Money, what you say, fam? He say no MMA fight or anything will be bigger than this. I don't know about MMA fight. I'm not a part of the MMA world. So I don't know about that. I can't speak on that. You see what I'm saying? I don't know about that though. Giovanni, what you say, fam? He said, not even my dog Trevor is a bigger fight. Man, hell no. Trevor Bryan trash. Trevor Bryan trash. I just ride with him though because he's the American heavyweight champion. Nobody want to ride for Trevor Bryan. But anyways, shout out to Mr. Right UK. He says there's no reason for Heyman and the PBC not to want to get Crawford in a fight with Spence. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Richard Murillo, what you say, family? Say this fight would be like Floyd and Manny, forever to be done. Floyd and Manny came 5 years too late. We've been waiting 5 years for this fight. 5 years they've been talking about this fight. Boxing for life. What you say, family? Say I got scared when I saw Spence come forward after he was hurt. He got the dog in him. Yeah. If Ugas would have jumped on him, you know what I mean? But he didn't. He just sat there and looked at him. Why? I have no idea. He paid for it too, though. He paid for it. R.I.P. K. Slay. Yeah, man. R.I.P. to DJ K. Slay, man. He passed away today. Round of applause. R.I.P. to the drama king, man. K. Slay, man. Let's see. Alonzo Amazing. He say first fight might end up in some controversy. Canelo, Triple G, Tyler results. We're getting more than one fight with Bud and Spence. It should be more than one fight. It should be more than one fight. This is the closest thing that we're going to get to Hearns Leonard or Hagler Leonard. Now, I'm not comparing neither guy to any of those old school legends. I never do that. Neither one of them remind me of those legends. But this is our 2022 version era of Hagler Leonard. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see, man. What's going on? Let's get these. Let's get this here, man. Let's get this here. I gotta get the super chat. Shout out to Gregory Lewis.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Gregory said, he said, how quickly can fighters on Crawford Spence be ready? Can this happen October 2022? Yeah, absolutely can happen then. Hell yeah. Shit, it can happen. It can happen by then. Absolutely. 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 California survey, what you say, family say, coach, do a poll or Spence Crawford. I hope this fight happens. What the poll is going to be about, though? What the poll is going to be about? Oh yeah, phone. Hold on, how many likes we got? All right, we still got to get the likes up some more, man. But on the phone lines is open. Phone lines is open. Hold on. Man, someone was calling in. Call back. I took too long to answer the phone. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Listen, we should get one fight this year. You know, we should get one fight this year, dog. At least one fight this year. However they work that shit out, that's however they work it out. You know what I mean? He say, coach, to be honest, I don't think the PBC has that type of money right now to put that fight up. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what type of money they have. I don't know what type of money they have, bro. I just don't, bro. I don't know what type of money. Bro, I'm like right now, what the bottom line is. Spence said he want Crawford, he gonna take his belt. Crawford been saying he wants Spence since he came in the weight division in 2017. It's finally the two guys, you know, they talk to each other on the phone. It's going, you know, they want to fight each other. What's the holdup? What Tim Smith said? Economics. That's what he say, right? He say the economics is not there. That's what he say. I don't know how it's not there, but he say it's not there. Maybe they know something we don't know. I don't know. He say Donnell Wicks. Shout out to Donnell Wicks.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Donnell Wicks says Ugas wasn't moving because of nothing. It was because he was hurt by Spence's power. Stop pushing that silly narrative. Spence's a dog. I don't know what narrative you're talking about. It's not a silly narrative. The dude just sat there and he was getting beat up. So it's not a silly narrative at all, sir. What the hell? Hold on. So if you say it's a silly narrative, I don't know what to say about you. If you're aerosexual, you got the wrong channel, fam. If you're aerosexual. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Why this shit ain't coming up? Hold on, guys. Hold on. What the hell? Why is my roadcaster not? Oh, it's not connected. Sorry, guys. Damn, sorry about that, guys. My bad. It wasn't connected. Call us, call back. I didn't have it connected. Yeah, Donnell, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But if you're aerosexual, you can get the fuck off the block. You can get the fuck off the block if you're aerosexual. I don't care nothing about that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore, baby, Baltimore, BAB.
Yeah, these dudes being they feeling because someone say something that they don't agree with. That's fanboy aerosexual shit. We don't do that over here. You can take your ass back to where you came from. But anyways, Troy Graham from Baltimore. Talk to me. That's
why I'm glad that I could call in. That's why I'm glad I have my own show. I could do what I want to say what I want to say. Let me say a few things, right?
Yeah.
Not too long ago, you know, the cry was, nah, man, this fight ain't gonna happen because there's no money. And then right after they said that, they found $100 million to offer Canelo, right? And then before the money thing, it was like, He ain't got no fan base. He ain't fight nobody, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say this, and y'all fools who call me the angry old man or whatever. I want to see the fight. Sure, it ain't gonna happen, and until they're in the ring and that bell rings, I'm gonna keep saying it's not gonna happen because I follow patterns.
Mhm.
You could go down the PBC pattern. These type of fights don't seem to make it. They just don't, and that's just God honest truth. Follow the patterns.
Right.
But look, it'll be it'll be one of the worst boxing crimes if you don't allow this fight to happen. I mean, and you said something about Don King. Don King would have had this fight made and had a rematch by now.
Yeah. Yes, he would. I miss him, dog.
And that's the guy's honest truth.
Yeah, I miss Don. That's a promoter.
Yeah. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish so we can wrap up.
Yeah, this is the last thing. Don King is the devil that we need right now in boxing. He is. Just as long as you can control some of what the devil does and he gives us the fight, he's the devil you need in boxing right now. Y'all have a good day. And listen, you Spence fans and everybody else, it doesn't matter what goes on behind the scenes. That's not our business. Contracts and percentage, that's not the fan business. What goes on in that ring is our business. That's what we pay for.
Yeah,
have a blessed day, Coach.
Shout out to Troy.
Have a blessed day.
Shout out to Troy Graham. Phone lines is open, 530-494-9636. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Rick Lazarga.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Rick says, sorry, coach. Charlo Canelo outsells Crawford versus Spence any day. And I'm a Spence fan, but Crawford stops him. Well, anything involving Canelo when outsell. He's that guy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Saquon from Brooklyn. What's good, bro?
Saquon from Brooklyn. Talk to me, fam. Talk to me.
All right. First off, let me just say I'm speaking. I was at the fight. I came from New York, went to Dallas to see the Spence fight this weekend. So I'm speaking firsthand knowledge, everything I'm saying, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The analysis that you and the callers have on Ugas being a punching bag is wrong. Ugas is
wait. Hold on.
Okay.
That is my opinion. I go by what I saw.
Okay.
Hear me out. I go by what I saw. You have a difference of opinion. If you feel that I'm wrong, it's because it's the opposite of what you saw. But that's it. But I'm not wrong for my opinion. I know what I saw. You know what you saw. Just go from there. But go ahead.
Can I explain it though? You can have your opinion, but I'm just saying I'm gonna explain why the opinion is potentially incorrect. You ready?
Yeah, according to your opinion, it's potentially incorrect. But let's go.
Okay. All right. Ugas is a distance counterpuncher. If you look at the fights with Sean Porter, you look at the fights with Manny Pacquiao, he's counterpunching from a distance. And Errol Spence was pressuring him. He's in his chest the whole night. So Ugas didn't have a game plan from the distance counterpunching that he's used to doing. He's always on the outside, counterpunching jab, counterpunching uppercuts. He's a counterpuncher. The only counterpuncher I've ever seen that he counterpunches more than is Danny Garcia. Okay, so when Spence is in his chest, he wasn't a punching bag. Yeah, so it wasn't like he threw the fight. Like I'm looking at the chat, I'm looking at y'all.
Hold on, wait. Let's stop, because you're a filibuster. I didn't say he threw the fight. Not one time. I said he was a punching bag. I said he went up into a shell just like Lamont Peterson did when Spence fought him. I know what I saw. There's nothing that Saquon from Brooklyn can say that's going to change my mind. You can talk till your lips fall off. It's a waste of breath as related to that. But go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Can I say one more thing, right? I'm not saying you said that, Coach. I'm saying in the chat, they're saying that Ugas threw the fight. He sold out. If you look at the chat, you'll see it. And I'm saying to you, Ugas did not sell out or throw the fight. It was just that Spence took away his game plan. So the second thing I want to say, I've been to Crawford fights before, right?
Uh-huh.
I've seen mad Crawford fans at Spence's fight. This is why the split has to be in Spence's favor. There were mad Crawford
Saquon.
fans at Spence's fight.
Saquon.
But when I go to Crawford fights, there are hardly any Spence fans who go to see Crawford.
Saquon.
Crawford
Hold on. Saquon. What does that have to do with us wanting to see this fight happen next, sir? You're talking about splits. You're talking about when I go to this fight, I see these fans. When I go to that fight, I see these fans. And
I'm telling you what I saw,
hold on, Saquon. I know you, brother. You're a filibuster. All I care about, Saquon, is seeing this fight happen between Spence and Crawford. All the other shit about, oh man, well, Ugas, this happened, and I go to Spence fights. I don't see no Spence Crawford fans there, or be mad Crawford fans there, this, that. That has nothing to do with us wanting to see the fight. That's what I'm talking about, sir. That's all I care about. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, I don't disagree with what you're saying, Coach, but I'm saying to you that Crawford did not. The reason why PBC is saying the stuff that you're talking about the money's not there and all this other stuff is because Crawford has done nothing to do the fight. Crawford should have been at the fight. Crawford should be doing podcasts. Crawford should be out there selling himself. He's not doing any of that. Nobody's talking about boxing ability, Coach. I'm talking about visibility for the fight. So in your mind, you think that the economics is there for the fight, but Crawford has done nothing to make the economics, to maximize the economics.
How do you know, sir?
So that's all I'm saying, Coach.
Okay, all right, that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
That's the fact, Coach. That's the fact.
No, sir. That's not a fact at all. Those are your opinions, sir. You feel that Crawford hasn't done anything, yada, 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 blah, blah, squad. That's how you feel. Do you work for the PBC, Saquon?
I absolutely do not, Coach. I'm a fight fan. That's it. I go to the fights. I travel to fights.
So you're a fight fan like I'm a fight fan. You just gave me your opinion. We are going to respectfully agree to disagree. But shout out to you, Saquon, for calling in, my brother. I disagree with everything you just said, but I wish you peace and love to you and your family. This nigga. Shout out to Dirty Red for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
These niggas be breaking commandments left and right. Fanaging and promoting. This the shit I be talking about. These niggas be killing me with this shit. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, this is Will Lynch from Ohio.
Will from Ohio. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, I just called to eat some humble pie, man. I don't know if you remember my prediction before the fight, but boy, was I wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I figured that it would go to the cards. I thought that maybe Ugas would have done a lot better than he did, but ultimately, I was just wrong. Like, I don't know what the heck happened, but I was right on one thing. At the third round, we saw where the rest of the fight was going to go, and that was when Ugas became a punching bag. It's so unreal how it played out. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You just show time to talk, my brother. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just thought that it was so weird. And the worst part of it all is when they announced Lawrence Cole as the referee, I knew anything that I said was probably going to go out the window. It was that crazy. Mm-hmm. So, like, the weirdest part of the whole fight. Now, I just wanted to ask you, because I haven't had a chance to actually rewatch it because I was so disgusted by it, but when Ugas landed that shot on Spence, now was the referee in the way of him that you remember, or he was not?
No.
That's how I remembered it too. So pretty much he just watched him bounce off the ropes and reposition himself. Yeah. That was the weirdest part of the whole fight for me.
Yeah, that's what happened. And listen, that ain't, again, Errol Spence did what he had to do. You know what I mean? Right now, where I'm at with this, Will Lynch, this is where I'm at, my brother. Mm-hmm. I've been hearing this same shit for 5 years. You got niggas, sorry about that. I said I'm not gonna say the N-word anymore. You have guys calling with Heymanomics and the financials are not there, and this guy should have did this, and he should have been promoting a fight that they don't even have signed, there's not a contract for. How are you gonna go promote some shit and they don't even have an agreement for it to happen yet? So he should have did this, he should have did that. When a boxing fan is telling another fighter what he should and shouldn't be doing, and he's a fan, do you work for the PBC? No. Are you a financial advisor? No. Do you know the economics of boxing from the inside? Have you worked in the sport of boxing? No. What are you? I'm just a fight fan who paid for tickets to go see fights. Nigga, what the hell are you talking about? What does that have to do with us getting Crawford and Spence in the ring as of right now? And when this guy should get this split, this guy should get that split. This is what's been going on online with the fanaging and promoting. We came up with the commandments for that. Shout out to my brother Saquon from Brooklyn. I got much love for you, Saquon. But man, you with this fanaging and promoting, you always do this. Then you want to filibuster the whole conversation. But go ahead, brother, wrap up. So I can let other people call.
Oh no! I was just gonna say that now that the fight's over, we can finally move on to Spence versus Crawford. I'm looking forward to it. Much respect to Spence. He did what he had to do. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to say.
Shout out to Will, man. I appreciate your family calling in, my brother, from Philly. He said if Crawford beats Spence, I think it should go. I think it should go after whoever gets crowned undisputed at 54. Division undisputed is straight on GOAT status. Yeah. You know, we got to take one step at a time. Let's try to get this fight to happen first. You see what I'm saying? That's all I care. Shout out to my main man, E3 of the Black Picasso. E3 of the Black Picasso. We got a no caller ID calling. 9 times out of 10, this is Jason Mones. Watch what I say. Pretty sure this is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jason from Indiana.
Jason Mones. How do I know this? Guys, how did I know this? Go ahead. Go ahead, Jason.
Hey, man. Ugas was hurt. He was hurt by the powers. And when you get hurt, it's hard for you to attack because you know you're going to get hurt more. That's why he was protecting himself.
Is that all you have to say?
That's all, yeah. That's all.
All right. Round of applause to Jason Mones. Anytime they call, he with no caller ID, that's Jason Mones. And he got that same old ragged-ass Obama phone. Shout out to E3 of the Black Picasso. He say, this jigger is breaking your commandments, coach. He oiled up. Let's get them likes up, man. We got over 600 people in here, man. And we got less than 300 likes. This is some bullshit. I must got a lot of my detractors watching this show today. A lot of my detractors watching this show today, huh? I know y'all watching. I know y'all watching. I know I don't give a damn about my detractors. Care nothing about y'all. Y'all can leave if you want to. My detractors, they can leave. I don't know why you're over here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This South Paul Killer from Baltimore, coach. What's up, man?
South Paul Killer, talk to me, fam.
Hey, I just wanted to chime in, coach, on when I sent the super chat saying something about I had watched the Town Business interview earlier, man, and he was actually talking to Steven Nova, and he said something about the fight might not happen, and if the deal breaker is going to be when if MPJ Global is still involved in this, and they somehow involved in it and all that, the fight definitely ain't going to happen. And I was saying to myself, like, hey, you just did business with Sionis. You know, you did business with Wilder and Fury. And now all of a sudden, it ain't going to be, you know, the fight can't go down now. So, you know, it's on Town Business Sports and Entertainment interview. Everybody go check it out. It's crazy. It's actually him talking to, you know, it ain't a narrative or nothing like that. It's actually him right there.
Yeah, again, I'm not in the position of where I know Terence Crawford's business. You see what I'm saying? So maybe he know more about who Terence Crawford affiliated with and stuff like that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. So, you know, a lot of shit people be saying online. I don't know, man. Like online, like who are your sources? Where you got that from? Like, I don't know. But shout out, hey, South Paul Killer. Exactly. Thank you for calling in, my brother, from B-More. Salute to my brother, South Paul Killer. Yes, sir. We need to get those likes up. Man. I'm going to have to put the phone calls on hold for a minute. We got to get the likes up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? This is Devin from Detroit.
Daryl from Detroit. D-Town in the building. Well, talk to me, man. Talk to me, fam. You know, I got love. You know, I got a lot of love for Detroit now.
No doubt, bro, man. Hey, I'm just saying, man, I'm excited because we had a great weekend of fights, man. And I'm looking forward to that Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight, man. I'm with you. I don't care about all the business and all that stuff, man. I just want to see the fight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. All
I'm
that
just
other
saying,
shit,
you know,
all that fanaging and promoting, and oh man, he don't do no interviews, and man, he don't talk. You know what? Goddamn, he just did an interview with Radio Raheem and Seconds Out and stuff like that. Yo, man, he don't do interviews with the local YouTube black YouTube channels, and that's why they don't like him. And because of that, he don't deserve to get this and that. I'm like, what he did? Oh my God, these dudes, boy. I'm like, I'm so past that shit. Like these niggas are some beta males, man.
Facts, coach, and I'm with you on that, man. I just want to see the fight, man. I want to see these brothers get in the ring. I don't know what them people talking about. It ain't no money for this fight. This fight is going to generate the money. The money going to be there. They can get the money for the fight. The money's going to be there for this fight.
Boy, this is unacceptable, people. Hey, Daryl, man, for Detroit. Hey, Detroit versus everybody. And I ain't even from Detroit. Shout out to Daryl, man. Shout out to my brother Daryl, man. Salute to you, fam.
Oh, no doubt, man. It was Devin, man. Devin from Detroit.
Oh, Devin. Yeah, Devin. Sorry about that. Shout out to Devin from Detroit, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man, let's get these. How many likes we got, bro? All right, yeah, okay, man. We got to keep getting them likes. We got over 600 people in here, man, and we got a little over 300 likes now. That's good. He say, Spence, look, gas. I know gas prices are high, but Spence needed more gas, respectfully. Well, Spence put out a lot of offensive output. So, you know, when you throwing punches at that rate, you know what I mean? You're gonna be winded. You're gonna be winded. You know, I mean that is fair. I mean, you're gonna be winded. So, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Buck from Alabama.
What's your name?
Buck from Alabama.
Buck from Alabama. Talk to me, fam. What you want to talk about?
Man, I just want to let you know I appreciate what you do, man. You're doing a great job. And then, secondly, I want to say, stylistically, this is the fight of the decade that boxing really needs between Bud and the Big Fish. I really wasn't that impressed this weekend. You know, I feel like it was a little rust in there, especially when he got his mouthpiece knocked out. That something like that, Terence gonna capitalize on because he know how to close. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like this is what we need bad. We need it bad, and I feel like it is just the season of the undisputed. We got Shakur about to do his thing. I know Devin gonna show up. Hey, they counting Devin out, but I think he's gonna go over there and do like Young Floyd. I think he's gonna go over there and do like Young Floyd and bring them belts back to America. Let them know that this is what we do over here. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to put my 2 cents in, let you know that we do watch boxing down here in Bama. Wilder will be back, and hey, we locked in with you, bro. Keep doing your thing.
All right, shout out to my brother Buck, man, from Alabama, man. Appreciate that, fam. Let me get to some of the super chats. Let me get some of the super chats. Let me get some of the super chats right now, man. I got to acknowledge the super chats. Call right back. Let's get some of the super chats right now. Shout out to my brother Dirty Red. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, thank you, Saquon the Fanager. Saquon be breaking the commandments hard, bro. Much love to Saquon, though. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says, hang up on this Fanager ass. You know, yeah, I mean, bro, like, I just want to see the fight, bro. You know, when I hear anything where people making just reasons, oh man, he did no interviews, he ain't promoting the fight that ain't been signed and no contract was offered to him or none of that. He ain't been promoting the fight. Like, bro, like you're doing too much at this point. You know, you're doing too much at this point. I mean, you get what I'm saying? So god damn, bro. Listen, bro, there's nothing that no one can tell me that you can listen. Since 2017, since the 4-belt era, we've had six undisputed champions in the sport of boxing in the 4-belt era. Bernard Hopkins, Jermaine Taylor, Terence Crawford, he did it in 2017. Alexander Usyk, Josh Taylor, Canelo Alvarez. Devin Haney is on his way to Australia to fight the fight for undisputed. Whoever wins that fight is going to be the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. That would be the 7th undisputed person. Jamel Charlo, with his emotional ass, is going to fight Brian Castano in May. You see who's going to be undisputed. That would be the 7th or 8th one. That'd be 8. If Crawford and Spence we can get the suits The guys who make the decisions can make this fight happen. We potentially have 9. Whoever win that fight gonna be undisputed. Listen, we got, if Crawford Spence can happen, whoever win that fight to be the 9th, but we be undisputed. The winner out of Castaño, Jamel Charlo gonna be undisputed, and the winner out of Devin Haney and Killer Cam gonna be undisputed. Man, that's all I give a damn about. All that other shit, yo, man, he did this, and his baby mama couldn't twerk, and see what it was see, the man he got a boring style. I mean, no, all that bullshit, man. You niggas be killing me with that. Call him, what's your name, where you calling from?
Yo, what's up, Coach? This is Hawk from Maryland.
Big Hawk, talk to me, fam.
What's up, bro? I ain't even called to keep you on long, bro. I want to say great show. We finally getting the fight. Yes, we finally getting the fight we want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll with Spence. You rolling with Crawford.
Yes, sir.
But only two things I need from you. I need the Devin Haney celebration video, and I need one other thing from you, Coach. We did it first, and I'm out. We did it first.
Hey, man, shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother, man, home from Maryland, man. Give my brother a round of applause. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person that can be Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son. You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Shout out to E Thriller, the Mac Mob, General Big Fish. Shout out to that brother there, man. My brother Blood Boxing, man. Pugilism, what's going on, fam? Let's get into this. And also, man, you know, it is what it is, man. The Devin Haney fans are celebrating right now as we speak. They chicken in the town right now, in the town. Man, salute to my brother KQKC, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh, let's give my brother KQKC a round of applause, man. I got a lot of love for this brother right here, man. Got a lot of love for KQKC. You know, I when I was coming up in the streets, guys who was older than me, who pretty much who raised me in the streets. So, you know, I had guys that were 7, 8 years older than me. I respect the OGs. I always lower my voice when I'm in the presence of an OG, and I show them the great deal of respect. And I got a great deal of respect for KQKC, man. He's objective and unbiased. He's right down the middle. He gonna call it the way he see it. I don't always agree with him. You know what I mean? But guess what? He gonna call it the way he see it, and he don't always agree with me. But that's a good dude, man. Y'all please go to his channel and subscribe. And he's with the LDBC, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's one of the good ones. Much love to my brother KQKC, man. I mean that. Hey man, I gotta get your phone number too, man. I'm gotta get your phone number so we can talk too, bro. Just a fan. He said you want his team to go to Texas and fight these heterosexuals to sell some pay-per-view. Man, bro, I'm just right now, bro. I just want to see the fight, dog. The only way we gonna know who gonna do what, who gonna do who, then we gotta get him in the fight, bro. I'll tell you, man. Milwaukee Money, what you say, fam? He say these Buzz fans are delusional. He's not good enough. Man, I ain't trying to, man. I ain't trying to. You know what I mean? Like, you know, these dudes, listen, like, bro, how can you be a fan? Explain this to me, guys. How can you be a fan of the sport of boxing, then make arguments for why certain fights for undisputed should not happen? How can you be a fan of the sport of boxing on one half and then make arguments for why this fighter shouldn't fight that fighter when both fighters are calling each other out? Thank God you are not a part of the decision-making process. Shout out to Shout out to my main man. What my brother name is, man. Shout out to the fight doctor, man. Shout out to the fight doctor too, man. Salute to the fight doctor. Philly Fly, he says seems like 90% of Spence fans are boxing business. Man, bro, you know me, man. Right now, I'm in the bottom line business. Oh, but there go my brother, man. Shout out to Retro, man. My brother Blood, man. Yeah, man, I ain't into all that other shit, man. Right, I'm in the bottom line business. Bottom line, man, Al Heyman, call Al, big, cap. Mr. Call Al, you supposed to be the god of boxing, right? You the god of boxing, make that shit happen, sir. Make that shit happen, bro. That's all I care about. I just want to see the fight happen, bro. Right now, as you can see, I'm fatigued about all of this. And what we not gonna do, we're not gonna take away from Errol Spence's spectacular performance against Ugas. We're not gonna do that. Let's give him and Ugas a round of applause. Not gonna take away from that. I'm not gonna take away from that. Right now, bro, and I take the position KC take. My brother, he said, appreciate that, Coach. Blood got the number. It's okay for him to give it to you. All right, KQ, I'll reach out to you, my brother. I take the position KQ takes. You got two brothers coming together that's finna make the most money they ever made in their lives. This is a non-Canelo fight. This ain't no, I want to fight Canelo. I want to fight Big Nello. Nello ducking me. Nello ducking me. If you look at any of the videos, and I got the receipts, I said in the past, I say, dude, stop chasing this one guy, dog. Boxing is bigger than this one guy. Canelo is on a whole nother level. If he decides to fight you, he'll fight you. If he don't want to fight you, he don't want to fight you. But boxing doesn't stop because of one guy. Boxing was here before Canelo, and when he gets old and retired, it's still going to be here. So these fighters need to make the moves that they're going to make right now and fight each other. Jamal Charlo, you want to argue and get into a fight with David Benavidez at the fight. Errol Spence out there fighting. Ugas in the ring fighting. You want to fight. You getting drunk and want to try to get into an argument and fight David Benavidez. Why don't you take that same energy and fight the man in the ring? Both of y'all with PBC. Like, this what I want to see. This what I want to see. Again, you know my motto. If you tell me your fighter is King Kong, his ass better be fighting Godzilla. If you tell me your fighter is Mojo Jojo, he better be fighting the Powerpuff Girls. If you tell me your fighter is He-Man, he better be fighting Skeletor. If you tell me your fighter is Lion-O of the Thundercats, he better be fighting Mom-Ra. If you tell me your fighter is Megatron, he better be fighting Optimus Prime. If you tell me your fighter is Bumblebee, he better be fighting Starscream. That's all I'm saying. How can you be a fan of the sport of boxing and go to making excuses for, this fight can't happen, man, because this dude, he did this yet. That's crazy shit. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I am calling from Las Vegas. My name is Sean.
Sean from Las Vegas, talk to me.
Yes, my quick question is, what do you think the split should be between Crawford and Spence? I think the fact that Spence has all three belts, you should get the higher split between the two. I mean, it's only fair.
Sir, I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't care.
I mean, it's a negotiation, though.
Sir, that's not my job. I am a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm not a fan of a promoter. Whatever suits Terence Crawford's boat from a financial standpoint, whatever suits Errol Spence's boat, whatever suits the guys, Steven Espinosa, Al Heyman, Tom Brown, whatever suits them, whatever they feel like it should do, whatever the case may be, I just want to see the fight. It's not my job as a fan.
It's called...
Sir, hear me out.
It's called prize fighting, though.
I know it's
called prize fighting.
I know, right? It's called prize fighting. They
fight for a prize.
I know they fight for a prize, but I am a fan. It's not my job to sit back and try to decide this guy should get this and this guy should get that. I'm not in the negotiation, sir. The fighters are going to have to do what. But I get what you're saying, though. It's called prize fighting. But the reason why I don't get into that about what the split should be, because I don't know how long you've been online with the boxing, but you have certain fans or certain fan groups, they use that as a pretext for why fights shouldn't happen. Me, I love the sport of boxing more than I love a particular fighter. So I want to see the fights. I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, Sean. I'm not saying this is what you're doing, sir. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm snapping on you. But I just want to see the fight, bro. Whatever they can agree to, and it's going to deal with the bottom line of getting both of these men in the ring, that's all I want to see. It's not my job to try to decide who's going to get what. That's just where I'm at. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's respectable.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to you, Sean. Shout out to Sean from Vegas. Shout out to Sean from Vegas. Smile back if you're ugly. He said, damn, coach, you got a lot of people in the house, over 600. Yes, sir, man. We got to get those likes up, man. We got less than 400 likes. Man, we got less than 400 likes. This is unacceptable. Let me shut the phone down. We got to get over 400 likes, man. Let me shut the phone down for a minute, man. I ain't taking no more calls till we get over 400 likes. We got to get over 400 likes. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We got 635 people in here. I feel like blue. No, this is unacceptable, people. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. I feel like blue. This is unacceptable. We got 635 people in here, and we have less than 635 likes. This is unacceptable. Oh, boy, I got a lot of my detractors must be watching, boy. They won't even hit the like button. That's fine, though. That's fine. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Lock Boys Entertainment. Salam, what's good with you?
Man, my man, Raw Boy Fresh. What's up, bro?
Hey, Slim, you already know what it is. These Bammers out here trying to protect Earl, right? They try to keep now. You did?
Bro, I just can't do it, dog. I'm in the bottom line business, bro. Go ahead, my brother.
They wild with it, Slim. Oh, my bad. They wild with it, Slim. Literally, I'm on motherfucking. I'm on all these boxing joints talking and yeah, Bud needs to fight Keith. Bud needs to fight Keith now.
Man,
hey, come on.
These dudes,
and you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, these dudes be matchmaking, fanaging. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let's pull up the commandment. I gotta pull up the commandments, dog, because this here, man. This ain't making no damn sense to me, bro. Yeah, all this fanaging and promoting, and this guy should take that. Bro, I don't care. What is it gonna take to get the fight in there? I want to see the fight, dog. Wrong boy, check this out. Check this out. We got Brian Castano and Jamel Charlo. Whoever win that fight gonna be undisputed in the junior lightweight division, junior middleweight division, right? Yeah. We have Devin Haney fighting Cambosos. Whoever wins that fight is going to be undisputed in the lightweight division. We have an opportunity to get Crawford and Spence to finally fight each other after 5 years of talking about this here. And whoever wins that fight is going to be undisputed in the welterweight division. Why would I, as a fan, try to come up with all types of barriers and roadblocks? Well, Crawford need to fight. He need to fight on Keith Thurman. Well, he got to fight Goku first. Then he got to fight Vegeta. And then when he fight Vegeta, he got to go fight Cell. And then after he fights Cell, then he can get this fight. Like, bro, what kind of bullshit is this?
Well, in the protection business, they act like they motherfucking, like I told you, these new Bammers act like they investors in a PBC or something. Yeah, they make more money. PBC make more money if they do this fight. It builds the fight up more. I'm telling you, Mo, why do you need 2 more years of build up for something that's already been building up for 5 years? They can get more money. What have I always told you, Coach? I don't give a fuck how much money these motherfuckers make. Yeah, y'all need to make the fight so I can bet something and get my money. That's how I look at it.
Hey, I heard you. I heard you came up on the stoppage too.
Oh yeah, I always do. These Bammers don't know.
You said that.
These Bammers don't know. And I told you, Ugas had no business in the ring with Earl. Yeah. And I understand a lot of people got trick bags about Ugas and what he did. He like that motherfucking clock struck 12 on his bitch ass.
Well, I picked Errol to win by unanimous decision. I didn't know he was gonna stop him though. But you picked.
I had Earl by stoppage.
Yeah.
And I had Earl by stoppage. Yeah. And I got paid off that. Mm-hmm. And it was going to be an easy night for Earl. It's just that Ugas wasn't as good as people thought he was. Mm. He's just a paper champion. That's all he was. Nothing. Hey. That's all I'm getting at. But these Bammers don't want to see the fight. They want to see Keith somewhere in the mix. A motherfucker who fought fights for 9 years.
Yeah.
I'm out, champ.
Shout out to my man, Ron Boy Fresh, man. Salute to my brother, man. Ron Boy Fresh from DC. Yeah, I ain't got time for all that other stuff, man. All that fantasy. I got the commandments up too. I got to read it too. I'm calling. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Maceo, Coach. What's going on?
Maceo, talk to me. Where you calling from, my brother?
Savannah, Georgia, dog.
Savannah, Georgia, talk to me, my brother. Talk to me.
Man, coach, man, what kind of shit that was Saturday, man?
Oh, Maceo, what's going on, Maceo? You know, I'm thinking of James Brown. Oh, Maceo in the background. Maceo, what's going on, bro? Talking about Saturday?
That was cool, man.
Hey, man, Spence beat him up. He did his thing. He did his thing.
Man, cool. Look, man, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna take nothing away from Spence. Spence did a damn good job, man.
Yeah.
But your boy just, to me, he just laid down, dog.
Hey, man, you know that ain't Spence's fault though. Whether he laid down or it was the punching power or whatever. You know, that ain't his fault.
No, that was what. Now, what don't have going for all that shit there? The mistakes Spence made with that boy, he can't do that shit with Crawford, man.
Hey, listen, where I'm at right now, Maceo, I want to get this fight in the ring because until we see the fight, I can feel the way I feel about it. You can feel the way you feel about it. But guess what? Guess how we going to know? Guess what clears all doubt? When they get in the ring.
What's up, dog?
When they get in the ring.
Thank you. That's all I want to see to get in the ring. And to me, Errol didn't sound too confident when he called Bud ass out to me.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not even looking into that. Whether he sound confident or not, I'm not even looking into that. I just want to get the fight done. That like where I'm at right now, Maceo, because see, this is what I've been seeing going on online. You got people who team Crawford, which I'm riding with Crawford, and you got people who team Spence. Okay. It's been a lot of, you know, bickering going back and forth online. Now, you got some good Errol Spence fans, and we got some good Errol Spence, Terence Crawford fans. But then you have the fanboy element that comes up, and then from both camps, and then we got the fanaging, we got the promoting, we got the, oh man, well, you know, he shouldn't do this and do that. And I came up with the commandments specifically for what I saw that was going on online. You have, you know, I saw it with Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Them two brothers could have made a boatload of money together. Oh man, you know what this guy should, he should get this much and this. You know, the fanaging and promoting, in my opinion, from an online standpoint, is what's killing it online. So I'm trying to get past that part. Listen, I'm ready. I'm in the bottom line business. I want to clear all doubts. The only way I'm gonna know if I can swim or not, I gotta jump in the water first. I can't be sitting on the sideline looking at the water. Oh man, you know, shit, man. You see the way he jumped in the water when he jumped in the water, and the way he swam against this guy. You know if he get in there, when the other guy get in there, what he gonna do to him? I'm like, dude, the only way we gonna know, both of them got to jump in the water and swim against each other or whatever. The only way we gonna know who the fastest man on the track, they got to race each other. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it.
Right, not only that, coach. Why everybody worry about what hair kind of money the boys making? We ain't getting none of that shit.
Yes, ain't getting a dime of it.
I just want to see the best man, who the biggest and the best.
I don't care. I don't care who gets it.
Hello, fuck ass talking all this shit. He drunk as hell and talking that shit and want to get his ass in the ring.
Hey, yeah, we ain't worried about y'all, man. Hey, Maceo, man, I'm gonna let you wrap it up, bro. We got other calls calling in.
I just want to call in and holler at you, baby.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Maceo, man. I salute to my brother, man, from Savannah, Georgia, man. Salute to Maceo, man. Damn. Let's see. Vic G, what'd you say, fam? He say if T. Craw wins, second undisputed, when any of you guys put him over Floyd of all time? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. You know it. I mean, you can make an argument for it, but you know, there's arguments you can make for Floyd as well. And when you rate a fighter, it's subjective to the individual, like what your criteria is. He said Ugas a punching bag with no movement. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I saw. You know, ain't nobody gonna tell me I didn't see what I saw. I saw what I saw. I saw a punching bag in the ring. You know what I mean? That ain't Errol Spence's fault. No one's gonna tell. Well, see, the reason why it didn't happen because of this and that, bro. I know boxing. I've been watching this shit for 40 years. I know what I saw. You know, we just agree to disagree on it. You know, that's it. I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything. I'm just calling it the way I see it. You know what I mean? We'll have a difference of opinion on that. That's all. We can agree to disagree. That's how you win an argument. Once you find out someone is strong about their position and you're strong about your position, say, you know what, man, you can talk till your lips fall off. You're not going to change my mind. I can talk till my lips fall off, so I'm not going to change your mind. Only thing we're going to do is agree to disagree. That's it. Argument one. Because you win it by not even having it. Let's see. Southpaw Killer, what you say, fam? He said, I don't think it was no testing, coach, because Errol looked way different. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was testing or not. I have seen some YouTube channels talking about it. Well, ironically, they're not talking about it now for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If neither fighter got tested, this is how I feel about the testing, Southpaw too. If neither fighter got tested, then that means both fighters had an opportunity to put whatever they wanted in their system. So it's still an even playing field. It's still an even playing field. It's still an even playing field. Far as I'm concerned. Oh, shout out to Retro. My brother Blood, what you say, fam? He say because they groupies. Yeah, I ain't, man. I'm trying to get the fight. Hey, Blood, I'm trying to get the fight. And yeah, man, see, he shouldn't get the fight because he ain't show up at the fight. And he ain't doing no interviews with, with certain black YouTube channels. And he need to do this. And he got to learn how to do the butterfly and all this other shit. I'm like, this shit is ridiculous. As a matter of fact, if you're new to the channel, let me go ahead and run you away right quick. We have something over here, guys, called the 16 Commandments of the Boxing Gods, right? This is what we have over here at New Media Today USA Boxing. We are the only community that have commandments. And I'm going to read them to you. And I promise you, when I read them to you, I'm going to run quite a few motherfuckers off the block, right? The 16 Commandments from the Boxing Gods. Commandment number 1, thou shalt not, as a matter of fact, I'm going to let you see my face. Let you guys see my face when I read this. Let you guys see my face when I read this. Let me go ahead and get rid of this banner right quick. Let's get rid of this banner right quick. Commandment number 1, thou shalt not fanboy for any fighter. What's a fanboy? A fanboy is someone who has an overly emotional attachment to a fighter to where they go to arguing, altering their character and everything for a fighter that they do not know. Commandment number 2, thou shalt not deride for a promotional company or promoter. If you are, I'm pro PBC, I'm pro Top Rank, I'm pro Matchroom, that is the problem. I'm 48 years old. I've never seen people who were fans of promotional companies. Do you love the sport or do you love the promotional company? But I'll let you deal with that. So if you violate commandment number 1 and commandment number 2, this is not the channel for you. You need to go back to those other alphabet channels or other channels who will allow you to do this, okay? Commandment number 3, thou shalt not be a manager or promoter for any fighter. When you're going to telling me, oh man, with this fight, this guy need to go, he shouldn't be fighting my fighter because he didn't do no interviews with Porky Pig. And Shorty Big Nuts, as you can see, I got my homeboy Shorty Big Nuts short on, and Shorty Big Nuts, he didn't go talk to Tom Jordan. And and he really boring. And he don't really do much talking. And he don't hang out with famous rappers and stuff like that. This is why this fight shouldn't happen. This is called fanaging and promoting. When you're going to talking about, oh man, well, I think my fighter should get 80% and this guy should get 20%. Sir, do you work for the promotional companies? No? Who are you? I'm just a boxing fan. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear nothing from you. You see what I'm saying? Right now, we don't do no finishing or promoting over here. Anything other than doing what it takes to get the fight, I don't want to hear it. Let's continue. Commandment number 4, thou shalt not pocket watch a fighter's money. Why do we have these commandments? We have these commandments because online, I see the toxicity where you got fans of all kind of fans. Doesn't matter what race, nationality, creed, what city, state they're from. Doesn't matter. This is what the hell I see going on. You're going to make a strongman arguments for why certain fights shouldn't happen. Legendary fights, history-making fights shouldn't happen because of your fanaging and promoting and you pocket watching. Well, my fighter made $3 million. He got a net worth for $8 million and such. And your fighter got a net worth of $4 million and he need to make some more money. Sir, are you receiving any of the money? No. What the hell are you talking about? This is the fanboy killer, the 16 commandments from the boxing gods. This is the fanboy killer commandments. My job is to purge anyone that's on my channel that's a fanboy. I want to purge you. I am your open enemy, and I want to destroy you one fanboy at a time. This is what I do. Let's continue. If you're new to this channel, this is what you're going to get from me. You might want to reconsider the subscribership. We don't deride for subscribers. I know what I'm doing. I got over 12,000 subs. I did it in less than a year and 3 months, a year and 4 months, and I'm going to be at 20,000 by the end of the year. I know how to grow a channel. I only want fans who love the sport of boxing more than they love a particular fighter. I hate fanboys with a passion. Let's continue. Now, this is gonna be quick. Commandment number 5. Thou shalt not talk boxing without facts. If you go to telling me how you feel personally, and you say there's no money in this fight, that's just a fact. That's not a fact, so that's your goddamn opinion. Do you work for the PBC? Do you handle the Bulls? No, I don't work for the PBC, handle the Bulls. Then how the hell you know what type of money is there financially or not financially if you don't deal with the day-to-day operations and running that business? You are talking on boxing without facts. You're speaking with your feelings. You're not in the know. Okay, let's continue. Commandment number 6, thou shalt not get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter. If you get too emotionally invested in a particular fighter, that means you are a fanboy. Commandment number 7, thou shalt not criticize a fighter for cherry picking when your favorite fighter is cherry picking. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not condone any elite fighter decking another elite fighter. If you tell me your fighter is King Kong, guess what? His ass better be fighting Godzilla. If you tell me your fighter is Goku, his ass better be fighting Vegeta. We don't make excuses and put up barriers for why the top guys should not fight the top guys because we feel like that this guy potentially can beat my fight in the ring. We don't do that over here. Let's continue. Commandment number 9, thou shalt not speaketh of back-end money. We don't talk about back-end money over here because half you dudes who talk about it don't know what the hell back-end money is anyways, and you don't know the breakdown of it. Let's continue. Commandment number 10, thou shalt not tweet shit on Twitter for your favorite fighter. Commandment number 11, thou shalt not threaten people on YouTube if they disagree with you. I see a whole lot of that going on. When someone disagree with you, these guys going to want to threaten you. I'm going to pull up, hide behind avatars, sending gun emojis. I ain't going to do a goddamn thing. No one is afraid of a computer gangster. No one is afraid of an internet gangster, sir. Please cut it out. Stop threatening people. We don't believe you, okay? Fanboys is leaving. I see the attendance is dropping. The fanboys are leaving. I'm hurting their feelings. Good. Hitting their ass with body shots. Commandment number 12. Thou shalt not speaketh of undisputed if your favorite fighter has the French fries belt. I think that's self-explanatory, aka better known as the French fries belt. Commandment number 13. Thou shalt only have permission to be a fanboy of an old school fighter. The example is that, and this is the only exception to the rule. The examples we have are Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard, the great Salvador Sanchez, Azuma Nelson, Julio Cesar Chavez, Simon Brown, etc., etc., etc. Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier. If he's an old school fighter, you can be a fanboy of those guys. That's an exception to the rules. Commandment number 14, thou shalt not race bait to push a personal narrative. You got enough YouTube channels out there that do that. Commandment number 15, thou shalt not have a victimhood mentality and play the race card when you do not get your way. We have a whole lot of victims out there online that push these two things right here. Commandment number 14 and commandment number 15. They break these perpetually, right? And commandment number 16, thou shalt not violate any of the commandments under no circumstances. These are the commandments that all of our subscribers must follow in order to be a subscriber of this channel. If you disagree with any of the commandments and you don't like it or don't rock with it, guess what? This is your opportunity to leave. I done read some off already. We had over 600. We had like 630. We got 563. We don't ran them off. We don't ran them off. Let's see. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. He said I used to get blocked for having a difference of opinion on the fanboy channels. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That's all we care about. My thing is this here. I'm not the guy that's, and let's see. We running them off. They're leaving. The fanboys are leaving right now. They're leaving. So I do that. I have to do that. Because I'm not the guy that's, I know what I'm doing over here. You got to have some kind of rules and parameters. We are the only community that have our commandments. We make an exception to the old school fighters, though. You know what I mean? Some say that's a contradiction, but it is what it is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Derek from Florida.
All right, Derek from Florida. Talk to me, fam.
It was good. What you think about the Ryan versus Pitbull, man? That fight gonna be exciting though.
I would love to see that fight.
Show.
I would love to see that fight. I would love to see that fight.
Cool. That's action packed. That's gonna be an action packed fight. Hands gonna be throwing, boy.
I listen. Pitbull Cruz. Hey, you should have saw. Hey, listen, man. We did the fight party Saturday. I was like, man, goddamn, what? Goddamn Pit. Now Pit did fight a 40-year-old damn boy, but Pitbull, he got a fan in me. Like I like Pitbull Cruz. I like his boxing style. When he fought that night, A lot. The people in Texas gave him a standing ovation in Dallas. In the audience, he won the hearts of the people. And I'm like, man, I like Pitbull. Pitbull want the smoke. Pitbull want the smoke.
Cool. You know different. You're cool. When Pitbull fight Tank, he ain't really fight like that. How he did against Ball. Pitbull got some IQ though. Like he got a little bit of IQ. Like he ain't fight like that against Tank.
Yeah.
It was like a different. Like it was like a. You know, he took his time. He was like patient with him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
I like Pitbull, man. But what else you want to say, brother? Before we wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, you do want to see that Spence and Crawford, man. Them boys playing.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
That's Spence Crawford, yeah.
That's all I care about. Hey, shout out to Eric, man. Shout out to Derek Carr from Florida. Yeah, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Listen, I hate fanboys. I do my business to break their ass. I do my business to break their ass off, to get their ass off my channel. He said, Coach, play the game video of Errol dancing and kissing necks. They will leave. He said, Coach, Crawford has the potential to be 140, 147 undisputed, then challenge 154. That's all-time status. Your thoughts, Coach? Hey, you know what? The potential is there. The potential is there. You know what I mean? That'd be phenomenal if he can pull that off. It's not going to be easy. Of course, you got to go through Errol Spence. And he has 3 of the belts. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we need to see this fight. You know what I mean? I want to see the fight, dog. I want to see the fight. And that's just where I'm at. As a matter of fact, let me open up the phone line. Let me see what we got. Yeah, we need to get over 500 for me to open up the phone lines. We need 27 more likes. We get over 500, I'll open the phone lines back up. Yeah, right now, that's all. That'd be lovely. That'd be lovely. You know me, man. My motto, man, I like seeing the big fights. That's all I care about. I have no loyalty. I have no loyalty to no modern day fighter, and I have no loyalty to no avatars or YouTube channels. No loyalty at all. I ain't trying to be friends. I ain't trying to be your homie. I'm not talking about the guys who I'm all right with. The guys who have YouTube channels I'm all right with, I got much love for y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones that don't mess with me and I don't mess with them. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm gonna smoke my weed. I'm gonna go to the gym, work out, smoke my weed, make my money, drink my water, and I'll be here 3 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Pugilism, what you say, fam? He say, Pitbull gains some fans. Everyone just waiting for Gamboa to drop. Hey, look here, man. Hey, the Pit, the Mexican Mike Tyson. As a matter of fact, you know what, man? Hey, shout out to, we need 15 more likes. 15 more likes, and I'm gonna open up the phone lines again. The Mexican Mike Tyson, dog. Goddamn Pitbull. Boy, the Pitbull, man. Pitbull, boy, had me excited. Pitbull, and then after we left Pitbull, they went right into the Errol Spence and Ugas fight. But God, listen, Pitbull, how can you not like Pitbull? True. How can you not like Pitbull, man? Man, I like Pitbull, man. Goddamn. Boy, I goddamn Pit. Hey, you know what? I gave Pitbull 2 nicknames. Well, they was already calling him the Mexican Mike Tyson, right? Now, remember, I was the one that was clowning Pitbull prior to him fighting Tank Davis. And what happened, guys? Pitbull was putting them paws on Tank Davis. Tank outboxed him. You know, I gave Tank the fight 7 rounds to 5. You know what I mean? Some people feel like that Pitbull got robbed. I get it, I understand. You know what I mean? But I gave the fight to Tank. But he wasn't running. I mean, Pitbull was coming forward, and his defense is very. You know what? You know what, man? That dude, he's getting better with his footwork, cutting the ring off. He looked like he's lulling you to sleep. You know, with his defense. And then as soon as he get there, the only knock on Pitbull, he don't throw jabs really. It's all haymakers. It's all wide left hooks, wide right hooks, right overhead rights. He's going to have to know how to throw a jab at least. That's the only thing about Pitbull. Every shot is a power shot. Hey, Pitbull remind me. Hey, he remind me when Clubber Lane fought Rocky 3. You know what I mean? You know.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
You know, that's all he was throwing. That's all he was throwing. Haymakers. Come here. Get back here. Pin him up, Rock. Pin him up. He was just throwing haymakers. Every punch was a haymaker. He was swinging for the fence. Yeah, man. Right now, man. right now, man. I listen, man. I like Pitbull, dog. I like Pitbull, dog. Bro, listen, Pitbull, I like Pitbull. I don't give a damn nobody say, bro. I like that dude. That dude, they're coming to fight. Pitbull coming to fight, boy. The Pit is coming to fight. Drumming for life. What'd you say, fam? He said, yep, no jabs to set it up. Yeah, the man ain't got no jabs, bro. The man ain't got no jabs. Hey, listen, he says, I've told you, coach, I remember it like it was yesterday, fam. Yeah, I'm sitting there clowning Pitbull, man. Pitbull put on a spectacular performance against Tank in a losing effort. I had to come back on the show, apologize to Pitbull and all of his fans, and now he don't make me a fan. Hey, I called him the babyface assassin, too. F Society. I call Pitbull the babyface assassin. He got that babyface look, man. Like, he look like a little kid, bro. He look like a little kid. He look like a little kid. Pitbull look like a little kid, man. But boy, I'm telling you, boy, he be throwing. Hey, bro, he be throwing them haymakers. He said, shout out to Kefren. Shout out to Kefren. He said, just subscribe. And there is 16 commandments. I can barely follow 10. Shout out to Efren for subscribing. You gotta work on it. You gotta work on it, bro. You gotta work on it. That's the barometer that I use to even keep myself in check. He say that's what the real ones do, coach. Respect for that guy. Yeah, man. He said respect to you for that. Hey, man, look here, man. Pitbull made a fan out of me, boy. I don't give a damn nobody say. I want to see Pitbull in the ring with Ryan Garcia next. That's the fight I want to see. I wouldn't mind seeing it. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't no matchmaker or nothing, but I would love to see that fight. I would love to see Pitbull. And guess what? That's a Manny Pacquiao fighter too. Pitbull is a Manny Pacquiao fighter. He's a Manny Pacquiao fighter. He say, what he say? Is he the Mexican Mike Tyson? Hey man, that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying when he fought Tank. He the Mexican Mike Tyson. True. I said, well, Mike Tyson had a jab. He said, Mike Tyson had a jab, man. Pitbull don't throw no jabs. They got to work on his jabs, bro. But listen, he got underrated speed, underrated footwork, because I underestimated his footwork. I'm like, bro, that dude, I think he lulled you to sleep. And when he get in range, he throw the bolo punch, which is the hook and the uppercut combined. He throw that bolo punch. He throw that wide left hook. He throw it with leverage. And like he'll throw it, and when he miss, he's always in position to come back with a counter. And that's what I like about him. Now, what I did notice about Pitbull, when he throws a punch, he's always in position to come back with a counter. Phone lines is open. We got over 500. Phone lines is open, man. 530-494-9636. I respect the hell out of that dude there, bro. I mean that. Now, of course, Gamboa was 40 years old, but that ain't the point. The point is Pitbull was a no-name fighter prior to fighting Tank Davis, and he had a loss already. And now he was the co-main event that Errol Spence and Ugas. Man, come on, man. Jaguar, what to say? Family said Gamboa legs are gone. Yeah, they gone. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I can't even disagree with that. Bro. That is true. The kid's back. He said Pitbull battle Ryan. Oh, you think so? Ryan Garcia got that check left hook though now. Ryan Garcia got that check left hook. I don't know now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Electro Jet. How you been?
Electro Jet, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man. I was a fan of Pitbull when I saw that Tank Davis fight. Yeah, you're right. Pitbull is definitely like he's a Mexican Mike Tyson for damn sure. Those haymakers he was throwing at Gamboa, good lord. Those are life-changing punches, if you ask me.
yeah, man, that dude hit hard. Man, listen, after the fight, I was looking at him in the ring. This man got muscles all in his neck, in his head. I'm like, God, dang,
Yep.
this dude here built like a tank. I say, God, I mean, and not trying to take anything away from Tank Davis, but I'm like, man, that dude here, I see why Tank was on his bicycle when he fought this dude. I said, bro, I'm like, bro, that dude, Pitbull, listen, Pitbull a problem, bro. He's a problem. If he can get a jab, if he can establish a good jab, but that dude a problem, boy. Bro, he breaking ribs, he breaking jaws, fracturing skulls. That dude there, bro, is a problem. But go ahead.
He is, man. And I'm telling you right now, I really believe if he fights Tank again, there's going to be a different result. It ain't going to be the same fight, in my honest opinion. But I would love to see him I would love to see him against against Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, shout out to you, Jed. Let's show Jed. Salute to you, fam. We got other calls calling in. Thank you for calling in, my brother. Hey, Let's Jed. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach with the soul glow, shooby dooby doo afro. What's up, my boy? It's James. What's going on with you, man?
What's your name?
James, calling from Newark, New Jersey, bro.
James, what's up, bro? you see, I got the juices and I got the juices and berries in there, man.
Yeah, I'm just calling to mess with you, man. I gotta disagree with you. on a little something, brother. You said Ugas is a punching bag, man. I know that's what he looked like. They turned him to a punching bag because he wasn't a punching bag against what's his name?
Pacquiao.
The little short.
Oh, you talking
Pacquiao or the
you talking about
or the little short boy,
Sean Porter.
Yeah. He wasn't a punching bag against none of them. So that boy got turned into a punching bag. Now, don't get me wrong. It's guys that get gunshot when they start getting punched. Particularly Adrian Broner comes to my mind. When they getting punched on, they kind of forget who they is. So when people say he was a punching bag, I agree, but he got turned into a punching bag.
Yeah,
and then lastly,
I wouldn't disagree with that.
And then lastly, you always claiming everybody fanboys, man. Some of them people with the wrenches on your thing they fanboys too. Let me tell you, brother. They be rocking for Crawford hard in your comments. You need to read through them because they breaking all the commandments. Don't they get their wrench took it for that?
Listen, you can ride for a fighter. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because you're passionate about the fighter. But when you get to the point to where you know how I am, James, and we talked about this before. When you get to the point to where you're making all these straw man arguments of why fights shouldn't be made, and then if someone disagree with you, we don't want to block anybody because they don't disagree with you. I invite anyone to come over. I don't do that because that's what those other channels do. You know what I mean? So if they're doing that, then yeah, they out of pocket if that's what they're doing. But
no, but not to cut you off, we in for a good fight, man. This is gonna be a really nice fight, man. That's all I wanted to see anyway.
Yeah.
I hope so. I forget you say we might not get it, but if we get it, it's gonna be a good one, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying that because of Crawford and Spence. I'm saying that because of the people who, I keep thinking about what Tim Smith said. Oh man, it's fight. No, it's the economics is not there. The guy that's the vice president of the PBC. I don't want to hear that shit. What you mean the economics is not there? You know what I mean? So you get what I'm saying, though. But anyway.
Yeah, I do. But when two people really want to fight each other, like you said a long time ago, they're gonna fight each other.
They're gonna fight each other.
And I think they got a little soft for each other. They got mutual respect, but I think they got a little hate for each other on the low.
I mean, they know each other. They talk to each other on the phone. Like shit. For all we know, we could be talking to each. They could be talking right now.
Yeah, they could be talking, but I like just to hear how Crawford talk about him and how he talk about Crawford. You could tell it's a mutual respect, but you could tell they want to fight each other. Yeah. But that's all I got, man. I'll holler at you later. Good show, man.
Hey man, shout out to my brother James, man. James, he be busting my chops. That's my brother though, man. Good dude, man. Good dude. Yeah, you can ride for whoever you want to ride for. You know, because you got dedicated Errol Spence channels. They ride for Spence hard. Nothing wrong with that. You can ride for who you want to ride for. You like Crawford, ride for him. I like Crawford. I ride for Crawford. If you like Spence, ride for him. Nothing wrong with that. The only issue I have is when we go to doing all the other stuff, managing, promoting, well, he should take this, he should take that. Sir, you can't even balance your checkbook or manage McDonald's, but you trying to tell some other fighters how they should manage their career and who should get what money. Like, make it make sense to me. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Justin from Florida.
Justin from Florida. Justin, talk to me, fam.
It's time for Gamboa to retire. I said this like 2 years ago when he fought Devin Haney. I like Gamboa. I bought his fights. I like Gamboa, but I don't want to see what happened with Pacquiao happen to him, even though it happened multiple times. You know what I mean? I just don't like it. I like a lot of older fighters though, because I watched him when I was little, but it sucks when it happens to him. I knew he was gonna lose to Cruz. I knew he was gonna lose a crew, so I wasn't as devastated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, Pitbull. Hey man, Gamboa. Why is he still boxing? I don't know. Maybe maybe he need the money, whatever the case may be. I'm glad he's okay. I hate to see him go out the way he's going out, but it's his choice. He chose to continue to fight. He understands the risk that goes into this. This is why I don't feel sorry for fighters, Justin, because these men understand the risk of what can happen when they step in the ring. They know that it could take one punch to kill them in the ring, and they know that one punch can end their career. They know they can get hurt, knocked out, whatever the case may be. Once you make a decision to get punched in the face for a living, you assume all of the risks that come with it. So I'm like, hey, he made a conscious decision to do this. It is what it is. So be it. So this is why. So I get what you're saying. I do kind of you feel for Gamboa, but at the end of the day, it's his choice to continue to fight. Why? I have no idea, my brother. Yeah. But hey, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you, Justin. Anything else you want to say?
And this is what I noticed with older fighters. Sometimes they need to lose a couple times to realize that they're done.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's going on? Hey, shout out to you, fam. Shout out to Justin, man. Yeah, that's a young brother right there, man. Justin, 16 years old, man. Shout out to Dirty Red for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
My brother, man, Roberto in the building. He said, Dirty Red, what to say, fam? He said, to all the defenders, I have a question. If the split isn't what you want it to be, are you still going to watch the fight? Dirty Red, what you say? If the splits is, bro, like these fellas just, yeah, man, see, let me negotiate on my client's behalf. How you going to do that? From behind the computer screen? With a YouTube channel? Or behind the computer screen in the chat? Like, how you gonna do that? Like, it just befuddles me. Shout out to my brother, man, Lewis, man, over there, man. Roberto Entertainment. Salute to my brother. Let's give my brother a round of applause. Salute to my brother, man. Salute to my brother, man. He say, Coach, what up, champ? Good fights. Yeah, we have some good fights, bro. We have some good fights, Roberto, man. And I wanna, and you're a boxing fan like me. Now, Roberto, he be gambling. He bet on the fights and stuff like that. So he studied his stuff from a stylistic standpoint and stuff like that. And he bet on anything, I don't know anything, but yeah, man. So y'all go check out, man, Roberto Entertainment, my brother Lewis over there, man. Yeah, we have some good fights, fam. We have some good fights. And I want to continue to get the good fights. I want to continue to get the good fights. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no damn excuses. You know what I mean? Like, he said, yeah, they'll still watch, but they'll be complaining in the comments. Just the face said they'll be complaining in the comments. Goddamn, I'm watching the fight, but goddamn, I don't like this here, man. How the hell he got 60-40 split? Why he got 70-30? He ain't did nothing. He ain't do no interview. He ain't do no interview with my favorite channel. I don't understand this here. Why bro, they gonna be in the chat watching the fight, hating, mad, like, bro, like they get so invested, bro. Like they think they getting a cut of the money. They think they getting a cut of the money. They're gonna be watching and mad, typing in all caps at the same time. Man, goddamn, I can't stand him. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna hit the like button. Damn him. You know what I mean? And wait a minute. What, 60-40 split? He ain't did nothing. He ain't really got no punching power. Oh man, he overrated. Yada 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 yada. Okay, if he ain't did nothing, he ain't got no punching power. He overrated. Wouldn't you want that guy to fight your fighter because that'd be easier for your fighter to fight him? Oh, no, I don't want to see that. He don't deserve to get in there with my fighter. And this and that. Like, bro, they make these straw man arguments that just don't make any sense to me. You know what I mean? I ain't getting none of the money. I don't know how to read a boxing contract. I don't understand the language that's in it. So why am I concerned about that? You got dudes like this Fanning got to stop. Like, bro, I don't understand how to read a boxing contract. Then you got these dudes who know every goddamn thing. Then you got the dudes who know every goddamn thing. But nigga, if you know so much, why you got a goddamn YouTube channel? Why you ain't got no promotional company, or why you ain't got no management company, or why you ain't got this and that? You know every goddamn thing. I'm not emotionally invested in another dude's pockets. I was gonna say the N-word, but I'm trying not to curse anymore, guys, and I'm trying not to use the N-word because of my 9-year-old daughter. That's the only reason why, bro. I gave a promise that I'll work on it. So I'm trying to work on it. It's hard, bro. I want to curse so damn bad. I want to curse so bad, and I want to use the N-word so bad because I've been using it for so long. Lord have mercy, boy. And in Florida, that's all we do. We some cursing sailors in Florida, boy. Lord, boy, it hurt me to my heart. I ain't cursing right now. Oh, I want to curse so bad. I digress. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Eddie from Azle, Texas.
Eddie from Azle, Texas. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach, how you doing, man? What a great weekend for boxing, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Great weekend.
Yeah, man. That was a great weekend, man. Hey, a few things. What do you think about that? I'm having a brain fart right now, man. That guy that got knocked out in the first round.
You talking
Vasquez or Valdez?
No, was it Venezuela? Venezuela?
Yeah,
Venezuela. Yeah, he's a David Benavidez fighter. Yeah. That kid there.
Yeah, man. Man, that kid looks sharp. I mean, hopefully it's just not a lucky shot that he landed, but he looked pretty sharp.
Yeah.
And then I came across the zone, and I was checking out the female fighter, Baumgartner, I think her last name is, or something like that.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yes.
I saw the fight.
I'm a new fan of hers.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a new fan. This is the first time I see her fight.
Yeah.
Man, she gets down, bro. She has some beautiful combinations, man.
Yeah, man. I saw the fight. I saw that fight, man. She's my favorite female fighter. I do a survey right now in the chat. I'm pretty sure 90% of them will say that she's their favorite female fighter, Alicia Baumgartner.
Yeah, she is, man. She's something special. So this is the first time I see her fight, and I was really impressed, and I can't wait to see her again. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes these female fighters, man, they go out, man. Some of these girls, dude, they put up a hell of a fight, put up a good show.
Yeah.
And that's why I always call and I ask you, like, man, these girls need to get those 3-minute rounds. More publicity.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
But other than that, Coach, that's it, man. I appreciate you taking my call, and man, what a great weekend for boxing, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Shout out to Eddie from Azle, Texas, man. Salute to you, fam. Great weekend for boxing. Shout out to my brother, man, Reggie Owens in here, man. Reggie, give Reggie Owens a round of applause. Reg, what you say, fam? He said if I can do one interview on the channel, and then that channel will tell everyone they made a fighter. Yeah, like these guys are so vain. And then, like, I ain't gonna say no names, but you got some of these channels, these Wakanda channels, these black channels. If a black fighter don't do an interview with them, they'll say that he don't mess with his people and he don't associate with his people. No, he don't mess with you. He don't rock with you. So your issues ain't my issues or everybody else's issues. These fighters don't owe me no goddamn interview. I don't get in really any interviews, to be honest with you. Y'all know that. I don't, you know what I mean? I ain't connected in there like that. Guess what? I don't care about that. When I started my channel, I didn't start my channel for that. Now I probably can get it now. I don't establish myself a little bit more, but I don't care nothing about that. Whether I rock with a fighter or not, it's not based on whether he do an interview with me or not. I care nothing about if his trainer interview with me. I care nothing about if his manager interview with me. I care nothing about none of that. I love the sport of boxing. I don't D-ride for interviews or nothing like that. I'm not gonna do that. I love the sport of boxing. That's it. Boxing Reds, what's going on? Man, my brother Smith and West, man. God damn, man, say nothing about Smith and West, man. Mike Wilson, he said, did you see the Charlo interview? Yeah, I saw the Charlo interview. Listen, something is wrong with Jamel Charlo. Now, you guys know I like Jamel Charlo. You know I like Jamel Charlo. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him at all. On a lot of stuff. I just like to see him fight. He's overly emotional, got a lot of female tendencies, but I like him as a fighter. You see what I'm saying? But something's wrong with this dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but the nigga. Oh, damn! I said it. The dude crazy. He crazy. Something wrong with him. Shout out to Douglas Duran. We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Douglas, I want to see blood. I don't care who it is, man. F Society, he say Ike is on Haney short and curlies. It's a business thing with those guys, man. It's a lot of business that go on. AI, what you say, family? Say, Coach, Charlo called out Fight Hub when attempting to do an interview. The Charles confused. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. I got it right here. I think I got it right here. Hold on, fam. This is what y'all talking about. This is what y'all talking about right here. Hold on. Where is something wrong with I'm like, why is he so mad? I was like, why is he so mad? He had a look on his face like, you know, bro, just I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Hold on. I got the interview. I want y'all to see this, fam. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Just angry for nothing. That might be that cocaine though. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Mike Wilson calling from 402, Omaha, Nebraska.
Mike Wilson calling from Omaha. Talk to me, fam.
Oh, man, I just want to give you a shout-out, Coach, man. You got the hottest thing going on YouTube right now, man.
Oh, yeah?
I just want to say, man, for sure, man. What's good with the Charlo brothers, man? I wish that it just go, Terence go straight from Earl and go straight to Charlo and get it all out the way. I think he's one of the GOATs, for real.
Talking about which one? Charlo?
No, Terence Crawford is.
Oh, you saying if he can beat if he can beat Errol Spence and then go to 154?
Yes, sir, and clean out the division.
Hey, you know what? I think if he do that, I don't think no one can argue that. Like it's the proof of it. He wouldn't even have to do that if he can beat Errol Spence, which is a tough task. If he can beat Errol Spence, I think he'll be looked upon as that as well. But I see what you're saying. If he move up and clean,
I think it'll be a tough task, but Coach, the real time, when you watch that fight, Earl didn't have no legs. His legs was real shaky in that fight. Real shaky.
I noticed his punch resistance wasn't there. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, as soon as he get hit, you can just see he like balls up. Every time he get hit, he balls up. Ugas just never finished the attack. He'll ball up, but then he'll just step back and let Earl recruit, get himself back together. Every time. If he kept attacking, I think he would have got him. I don't know if he got him out of there, but he would at least got him knocked down for sure.
Yeah, listen, right now, where I'm at, man, Mike, I want to see the Crawford and Spence fight. That's where I'm at right now. Right now.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Errol Spence is Godzilla. Errol Spence is Godzilla. Terence Crawford is Mothra. You know what I mean? Gamera, more like Gamera. Terence Crawford is Gamera. They need to fight each other. Right now, all I care about is seeing these two brothers come together in the ring, and put on a historic event. And I'm not gonna do anything online to make arguments why the fight shouldn't happen because Crawford gotta be reasonable and he need to take this and that. Man, I don't even know how to read a goddamn boxing contract. I don't understand the language, none of that. And the guys who saying that shit, they don't understand it either. These dudes can't even manage a McDonald's, let alone a fighter's career and how to negotiate contracts. Listen, you can't even manage your household. You can't even handle when your girlfriend talking to you any kind of way and you getting mad and y'all fighting. So if you can't handle your household, don't tell me nothing about no contracts and stuff. And from
man, we need more of them like you, man. We need more of them like you. We got cats like Tensai, Blue Blood, Benar. They some straight groupies clown. I've seen Tensai up there asking the most goofiest questions to Earl at that press conference. Like, man, you want to be his friend, hold his hand? What are you doing?
Hey man,
like,
it is what it is, man. Them guys do what they do, man. We do what we do over here, man. Hey Mike, shout out to you, fam, for calling me. Yes, sir. Salute to you, fam. Just a fan, he say they do say that if they don't give them an interview, they say they don't know how to promote. Like 1,000 people who watch them aren't diehard boxing fans. Yeah, I ain't, man. I can't. You know what I mean? Right now, I just want to see the fights, man. That's where I'm at with it. Shout out to Big Will. For dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Will said these Spence fans probably have tattoos of his name across their chest too. I understand being high on a fighter, but man, I would never look at another man like some of these guys do. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I want to see what Al Heyman do now. Ball is in Al Heyman's court, sir. Call it what's your name, where you calling from.
What up, Coach? Is Roach from Houston?
Man, my brother Roach, man. Talk to me, fam. Talk to me, man. No, I know you're excited, bro.
Yes, sir. You already know I'm excited, man. You know, Errol, that's my boy.
Yeah,
so
man.
I ain't one of these Z-Riders, but you know that's my boy.
Yeah. I know that. I know that. He did his thing, man. He really did do his thing. He did good.
Yeah.
That was a good fight card, bro. That was, bro. I can't even.
It was. Hey, PBC must be listening to us, man. PBC must be listening to us because that was a pretty good fight card. No lie.
Yeah.
The best PBC card so far.
Mm-hmm. Hands down. Hands down. Best PBC card.
As far as what is that?
No, I say you're right. Hands down, that was the best PBC card so far. I love that card.
Right. That was a great card.
Yeah.
But as far as the Spence and Crawford thing going, I personally think Spence looked pretty good. I do think that Ugas actually is a sneaky puncher. And what I mean by that is he doesn't have knockouts. But if you look at his fights, especially against top competition, he got that power to where people not really walking through him.
Yeah, it's respectable
you know
power. Yeah, respectable power. You're right.
Right.
You're right.
Right. So I think he didn't really look like usual Spence because, you know, Spence kind of walks through people. However, I did like his work rate. And what I like about Spence is when he works, it's not like what he's touching you with, it's not looking like he's touching you with what he's touching you with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like it looks like he's not really doing anything, or it may look like he's wasting punches, but he really landed. He landed to your arms, he landed to your shoulders, you know, he's breaking you up, and that's what kind of opened up Ugas for them uppercuts because he couldn't tell if Spence was digging to the body or if he was going to bring it up.
Yeah.
And once you start bringing it up, that's when the orbital bone got broken. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be a great fight. Me personally, just like how I said with Ugas, I think that Spence's infighting is going to be the difference. However, Bud Crawford does have the abilities and he has the skill set to neutralize that. So I 100% think it's a 50-50 fight. Fuck what the money is. That's fair money. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, in reference to that, the fight should be way easier to make because Crawford can take a smaller split because he can make more money. He ain't got to split it with more people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
he don't have to split it with he don't have to split it with Bob Arum anymore. Well, I see what you're saying, but that ain't for us to worry about. But
that ain't for us to worry about.
I just want them to make it happen, man. I don't care if Spence get more money, so be it. He deserves it. He got 3 belts. If Crawford get a little bit more, you know, I don't care. What I don't want to do
who gives a damn?
You see what I'm saying, Rose? And you see this shit online. These dudes make arguments for why fights shouldn't happen based on financials that we have nothing to do with.
Man, you sound like this man White or something, dog. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that. But anyway,
hey, shout out to Rose, man.
I'm about to get out this line. I'm about to listen to you.
Yeah, shout out to Rose, man. Shout out to Rose, man. Calling from Houston, man. Shout out to Rose calling from Houston, man. We got another call calling in, man. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's M1.
M1, yeah. Talk to me, fam.
What's up, man?
What's happening with
you? Yo, you can hear me, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay. Yo, what these dudes talking about? Because it's Spence, he don't hardly talk, he don't hardly promote. Like, why they be talking about Crawford? He mumbles when he give a interview.
Man, it's subjective to the individual. You know, if you like someone, then whatever they do, you know, it's a big deal. What I mean by that is, you know, if I don't like a fighter, then I can nitpick, oh, he don't do this, he don't do that. But if the fighter that I like do the exact same thing that the fighter that I don't like do, I have a different take and perspective on it. You see what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what's going on, depending on which side of the fence you're on. That's what you see going on. And you know, I mean, I'm like me in one. All I care about, man, this is my sticking point, and I'm gonna stay saying this. All I care about, bro, is seeing these guys get in the ring and fight. You got 2 brothers. Yeah. You got 2 brothers that ain't chasing Canelo. That this is gonna be a historic fight in the welterweight division. That right there outweighs any personal bias I may have towards Spence or Crawford or a YouTube channel or subscribers or whatever. That far outweighs anything because it involves something great that's going to happen for the sport of boxing. And us fans get to look at it. That's all I care about. That's all I care about, dog. And,
hey, one more thing, right?
Go ahead.
Right, Coach? You think Errol Spence fans gonna be mad if Earl do loses? Because you know he bet $1 million, you know, on Ellie setback shit on the side with Terence Crawford. You think they're gonna be mad if Earl got to give him that $1 million?
I mean, they shouldn't. It's not them, man. Hey, shout out to M1, man. Shout out to M1, man. Hey. Hey, let's get to the chat, man. He said, Draper right, but to say, fam, he said, if Errol beats Crawford and clean out 154, where did you rank him? Oh, I rank him as amongst one of the best. You know, my decision to do that is not based on who the fighter is. If a fighter any fighter that can accomplish that, he'll be ranked as one of the best. If Crawford does it, you know what I mean? This is a hypothetical. Forget 154. I just thought about it. Let's just focus on 147 right now. These are hypotheticals, but to answer your question, Draper Wright, yeah, he would be considered one of the best. Absolutely, hands down. Because that's very historic. Shout out to Retro, my brother, man. He said nobody has to pick a side unless they feel like it. 2 undefeated fighters from America. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That bro. That's my whole thing, man. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing, bro. All that other stuff, I don't know how to read boxing contracts. I don't understand the language and the terminology. That's above my pay grade. I am a fan of the sport of boxing with the YouTube channel. That's it. All these experts and stuff like that, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, he said, this fight reminds me of Leonard versus Hagler. Okay. Tommy Ramirez. Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you said something about Charlo. Let's look at this right here, man. Man, Jamel Charlo, man. Bruh, let me look. This brother here, man. Goddamn Jamel Charlo, boy. I'm going Jamel Charlo. Oh, shout out to Hulk, man. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, cash up on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. He says, God, this kid. Hey, look here, man. Hey, let me pull this up with Jamel Charlo, the interview right here, man. I don't get it. I don't know what to say, dog. I don't know what to say. Jamel Charlo is a very special case. Very special. I think he's tripolar. Not bipolar, but tripolar. Now I want y'all to see. Y'all want to see something funny? Oh, y'all want to see something funny right here, bro. This is hilarious. Check this out. Hold on. This is hilarious. This is Jamel Charlo. Shout out to Fight Hype, man. Shout out to Fight Hype. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for educational purposes only. I want y'all to see this, dog. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this, man. Yeah, look at Jamel Charlo, dog. Look at this here, man. I want y'all to see this. Here you go, right here. Now, this Jamel Charlo. Now, he looking crazy already. He looking mad right there. Let's go. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. Here you go.
Why y'all want to put a mic? It shouldn't be like that.
You see how crazy he looking? Why y'all? Hey, you see how? Hey, hold on. Let me move this out the way. Let me move the band out the way. The man come in there, man. You see how crazy he looking? I'm like, what the hell is wrong with him? You there to do an interview to promote your fight? He looking. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all just look at this. We ain't got to hear the volume. Just look at it though. Look at it. Look at it right here. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Just mad for nothing. Just mad for nothing. What he mad at? What he mad at? The lady explained it to him why we got to give him a mic. And then when they asked him a Terence Crawford question, he really got off the chain. But what? Something wrong with this dude, man. Something is wrong with him, man. Hey, listen, I like Jamel Charlo, but something wrong with this dude. Like something is wrong. Like something, I don't know what it is up here, but I ain't never seen a man in my life. This dude is probably he's probably the most emotional man I have ever seen in my life. I never met the brother, but based on just what I see when I see him on camera, I've never seen a man more emotional than him. This dude here, man, just, bro, they finna give you an interview so you can, oh, you sound like, he said, that boy not good soft. You know what though? That Scuttle Butter does have you acting like that. I never used it, but I have friends who have. It does have you, you know, but I don't know. When they go to, yeah, it does have you looking like that. Wendell Jackson, he say, humble yourself, take less money. Open on the phone line again, man. Hey, bro, that like that. I don't get it. Just mad for nothing. Dude, the lady say, listen, you're here because, you know, they'll promote your fight. Why I need a mic? Why I need, bro, like he just want to kill up the whole place. I don't get it, dog. Shout out to Will Lynch. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Let me say, Mel got those killer eyes. He's got a lot of dog in him. Highly respect the fighter who can channel that energy into something positive. I can relate. Yeah, bro, I'm just, you know, I ain't mad at no interview, though. I'm just, real rap, he say, Coach, you saw his eyes bucking? He bucking his eyes? Big Ryder Finkley, he say, you can't make this stuff up, Coach. Man, bro, I'm just saying, dog. Like, I don't understand why. Now, y'all know Jamel Charlo, one of my favorite fighters. He like number 2 or 3. Well, he one of my favorite fighters. But I'm just saying, come on, man. Like, bro, what you mad at? Donald Banks say, that boy need anger management. Yeah. He need anger management. Just come in there, man. Arlette says, Jamel Bussy pops, and probably, oh, man, there you go. Hey, Dante, what to say there? He need a sneaker, Coach. Oh, man, I don't know what's wrong with this dude. Oh, there go my brother Retro. He said no boys got more emotions than an 18-year-old female IG with 2 million followers. Bro, this dude is just angry. Like, bro, they asked him a Terence Crawford question. Why y'all keep bringing him up? Why y'all, I'm gonna knock his ass. He had 147. I'm like, bro, what? Oh my God. And I do agree with him. Don't be asking this man Terence Crawford questions when he's at 154 fighting Brian Castano for undisputed. Those are dumb questions. You see what I'm saying? But you control how you react to a situation. Like, come on, man. Let's look at Jamil. Well, I want y'all to look at this shit here. Something wrong with this dude, man.
What you doing, buddy?
Look at that. That ain't hot. That ain't. He got his ice on. I like that chain. Talk about his. What's wrong with Mel, man? What's wrong with Mel, man? What's wrong with Mel? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, but I thought y'all saw it. Damn. I thought y'all saw it, dog. My bad. I thought y'all saw it. What's wrong with Mel, man? What's wrong with him? Hold on. What's wrong? Hey, now it look like he want to smile a little bit. Now like, okay, look like he chilling out a little bit. It's okay, man. It's okay, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, what's wrong with him, man? What's wrong with Bill, man? I can just stay mad. Hey, I missed the super chat. What super chat I missed? What's wrong with Bell, man? Hold on, Will Lynch. No, I read that super chat there, fam. I read Will Lynch. I read his super chat. Was it another one I missed? I don't know what's wrong with him, man. And then another thing. I got a video where Jamal Charlo is drunk at the Errol Spence and Ugas fight. Trying to fight David Benavidez's daddy. From what I'm hearing, David Benavidez said he got into it with my pops. So he's arguing with David Benavidez's father, and then David Benavidez come over there. They got to break him up. I'm like, dude, why don't y'all fight already? Jamal Charlo, you know I'm his biggest critic. This is the guy. This is the guy that's fighting tomato can after tomato can, talking about.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
This guy. So, he calling David Benavidez and PUSSY. David Benavidez called them one. I'm like, dude, you got all that energy at the fight on alcohol while your homeboy, Errol Spence, fighting in the ring. But, dog, you don't have that same energy when it comes to getting in the ring and fighting this dude. And y'all on the same side of the street. Both of y'all PBC fighters. Oh, right side. You sent one before Will Lynch? Okay. Let me see. Can I find it? You get what I'm saying, though? I got your right side. Shout out the right side.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division.
Sorry about that, fam. I got you. Sorry about that. Shout out the right side. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, salute, coach. Who do you think is a better trainer? Derek James or Bo Mack? Little right side, love the super chat drop. Hit me with that. We did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie?" And we bring the belts together. And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea."
He said that shit is a good idea. Shout out to Diddy, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like, shout out to W right side, and shout out to little right side. Let's give a little right side round of applause. Matter of fact, let's do something different. Let's hit him with a what in a year. Little John style. What? Shout out to little right side. What? Shout out to little right side. What? I say shout out to little right side. Yeah. Really though. To this day. True. Hell, man, I'm like, bro, this dude coming up the interview just mad for nothing. I just see him waking up in the morning. Gotta brush my damn teeth and shit. Trying me. See what I'm saying? Gotta brush my teeth. Phone ringing. Hello, yeah, what you want? No, man, this is your publicist, man. We gotta go do this interview. Interview for what? Man, look here, man. You got a fight coming up for Undisputed. I know I got a fight coming up for Undisputed. Then when he get mad, he gonna pop in his neck. Hey, Jamal Charlo. Terence Crawford is rumored to be moving up to 154. And he's thinking about fighting you, to win out of you and Castano if he can't land the Errol Spence fight. What do you want to come up here for? He gonna pop. And this what he do now. Y'all know this what he do. I know. What the hell he want to come up here for? You know what I mean? I'm a knockout artist, baby. Yo, he need to be focused on 147. I don't need him coming up here bothering me. I like Jamil, and then he go to smacking and popping his neck. I'm like, Jamil, why you smacking and popping your neck, man? It's okay. What the hell you mean it's okay? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, what's up, man? Uncle Charles from Birmingham. What's up, bro?
Uncle Charles, talk to me, baby. Hey, talk to me.
Man, what's happening, man? It's good to see you, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I don't got tired of these damn Charlo twins. I don't have goddamn enough of them. Let me tell you something. I had some same little two twins like them little bastards.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead. Keep talking. I got
you. Yeah. I got plugged with two bad ass twins. Both of them look just alike. And somehow they found out in their cook ass mind to put a hole in my wall. And then I look through the hole and I see a food house across the street. And then see, I can't stand twins. I can't stand them. I just can't stand them. And then I can't stand, let me tell you something. Y'all want to put y'all money on some pay-per-view. You need to get to watching midget boxing. You need to get into that. And yeah, they had them little midgets and them little goddamn things can fight. Let me tell you something right now. And that's the same thing I told my friend when we went down to that gym down there.
Yes, sir.
And I told him, get you for $100. He got his ass that ran his pockets, and then nigga had to run back home with me, book nigga in my car. Do you know how hard it is? Ass out of your back seat, and he'll left ass chips all over my seat. It's very hard. Let me tell you something. Let me go ahead and give you a prediction on this Spence and Crawford fight.
Yes, sir.
Let me explain to y'all. Ugas should have had no business up in that ring because he ran out of gas, and he had him looking like gas in the face. When you fight a pit bull, you don't sell a chihuahua. Yeah. You sell another pit bull, and you know who that pit bull is? Bud Crawford. You're going to stand in the pit with him. We're going to see just what Spence got when Bud Crawford get in the ring. A lot of people cuss me out that Uncle Charles, you don't know what you're talking about. You crazy. And you know what? I am crazy. Remember I was crazy when I predicted Tyson Fury was going to beat Deontay Wilder ass. Everybody called me crazy. Called me Uncle Tom. All this. But when the ass whipping was over, I couldn't find nobody. I was trying to call folks on. Click. Hey, man, you ain't. Click. Hey, you man, click. Nobody likes to talk. Just like they ain't gonna talk after this fight. Let me tell you something, man. Y'all want to pay some time to do quick wasting your damn money on this table. You can come right down your hand right in front of the everyday store, and fools are getting their ass whooped on the regular. I just seen a dude get all his gold teeth taken out of his mouth, and then he opened his mouth. That lady said, "Open your mouth," and he had that black like he don't chew on Timberland. Man, bro, you need to get out of fighting. See, I'm an OG. I don't fight. I'm not gonna roll around in no grass with you, getting gravels all in my house. I'm just gonna put this 22 on you because it go in you and it come out. And that's all I got to say, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Uncle Charles, man. Calling from Birmingham, Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Uncle Charles. Uncle Charles crazy mother. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. You know, I can't, man. You know, Jamel. Jamel, we got to do this interview. Hey, I got to do this interview for. You know what I mean? He better keep his little behind down at 147 because coming up here messing with me, he gonna get knocked out. He gonna get knocked the F out. I'm a knockout artist, baby. Wait a minute, Jamel, you got a 50% knockout ratio. That would be considered a knockout artist. What you talking about? I'm like, man, this dude here, man, bro, Jamel Tylo, man. I'm telling you, man, I got love for Mel, man, but something wrong with that dude, man. Something wrong with him for real, man. I don't know what it is, but something's really wrong with him.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
Hey, all the marbles ain't there, man. All the marbles ain't there. That's all I'm saying. I like them now, but all the marbles ain't there now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, this is True Gritter 402. What's going on with your coach?
Yeah, True Gritter, talk to me, fam.
Oh man, not much, man. I'm in your neighborhood, man. I'm down here in Tampa this week, man. Down here checking out this nice weather.
Where you at? What part of Tampa?
I'm at Riverview right now. Riverview.
Oh man, okay? Look here, man. Hey, listen, check this out. Send me an email. I'll come see you. Send me an email.
All right. Where I send the email to?
New Media Today, USA @gmail.com. I'll come see you.
Hold on.
I'll tag you and drop it. I'll tag you and drop it in the link. I'll tag you in the chat. Okay?
Bet, coach.
All right, for sure, man. I'll come see you for real though. I'm gonna holler at you, okay?
All right, cool, bet.
Yes, sir, man. Yeah, he in town. Yeah. I gotta go see him. If he in town, I gotta go see him. Matter of fact, let me hit you with that right now. Let's see. Hold on, guys. I just sent it to you, True Gritter. Send me an email right now. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, he said, Coach, you need I miss my Uncle Charles. Oh, you talking about from Bone Thugs and Harmony first at Crossroads? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. Like, bro, Jamel, I say I like to say this, guys, and I don't want to keep going on and on. Jamel Charlo needs help. That's all I'm saying. Jamel Charlo needs help. Jamal Charlo, sir. All that getting, if you want to drink, that's fine. But all that getting drunk, having energy to fight David Benavidez, him and his pops at the fight, while your friend, your guy who y'all call y'all brother, is in the ring fighting, unified, fighting the champion to become champion. You want to fight in the audience. Why don't you have that same energy and fight that dude in the ring and both of y'all with the same promotion company? Jamel Charlo, I don't know what to say. I do like his energy. He said he gonna knock Brian Castano out. Brian Castano saying he gonna knock Jamel Charlo out. I want to see that fight. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, what's good? It's Real Rap from Louisiana.
Flow Rider?
Real Rap.
Oh, Real Rap. Oh, you're Real Rap from Louisiana. Talk to me, fam.
What's good, bro?
What's going on?
Now, I was calling to comment on that Jamel situation, man. My man Jamel get mad at his stylist for trying to coordinate his outfits, man. My dog get mad. Hey, bro, did you see that lime green Smokey Bear hat that bro was wearing?
Who? Oh, you talking about Jamel Charlo?
Yeah, Jamel.
Yeah, he was looking like he was looking like what is it?
Only you could prevent forest fires looking at.
Yeah, Smoke of the Bear.
Yeah. Only you could prevent forest fires, man. But look, man, it was a great weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to channels like you, because I definitely got Bud. If they meet up, man. And the last thing I tell you, bro, like just give yourself 30 days, man. On that like no cursing.
Yeah.
But you give yourself 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days. It takes 30 days to break any habit. So yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Trust me. I'm doing good.
And keep blowing, man. Keep blowing. That's definitely gonna help too, bro.
Hey, man, salute to my brother, Real Rap caller from Louisiana, man. Thank you so much, brother, for calling in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. In closing, I would like to say this. We have an opportunity, regardless of whether you are pro Errol Spence, you believe that when Errol Spence meet Terence Crawford in the ring, he gonna beat him down, knock him out, stop him, take his belt, or whether you feel like I do that Terence Crawford, when he meet Errol Spence, he gonna stop him, TKO or whatever, and take his belt from him. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, know that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are friends. I'm not saying they best friends or whatever the case may be, but they are competitors in the sport of boxing. They're not friends, but they're competitors in the sport of boxing. When their career is over with, more than likely they will end up becoming friends like a lot of the greats of the past who had bad blood with each other. We have an opportunity of a lifetime as a boxing community to see another undisputed championship fight. Jamel Charlo is having one with Brian Castano in May. We have an opportunity to see that. Devin Haney is having one with George Kambosos in June. We have an opportunity to see that. Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, that fight can be made, irregardless of who you like. We have an opportunity to see that. Two brothers, biggest fight, in my opinion, that can be made in the sport of boxing right now. They have an opportunity to make history. I want to see that fight. If you are the type of fan that's making arguments for why this fight should not happen, you are not a fan of the sport of boxing. You are a fanboy of that particular fighter. If you say, well, oh man, Crawford need to go. He should have been to the fight, and Crawford need to go sit down with one of the YouTube channels and do an interview because he don't rock with his people, because he don't do interviews with them, and he ain't no star. He needed to do this and do that. If you are the guy who say this, you ain't a fan of the sport of boxing. You are a fanboy of a particular fight. I don't care if you pay to go to the goddamn fights. Fanboys pay to go to fights. That's what fanboys do as well as fans. Anything other than If you say, well, wait a minute, Crawford don't need to be fighting Spence next. He need to fight Keith Thurman. You are not fans of the sport of boxing. What the hell he need to fight Keith Thurman for? Keith Thurman is from my city. Where I'm from, he's from my city. What the hell does he need to fight Keith Thurman for? He can fight Keith Thurman after he fight Errol Spence. No. He need to fight him before he fight Errol Spence. Why? They have an opportunity to go right into a unification match and fight to see who's going to be undisputed. Thank God Errol Spence don't listen to you dudes. Errol Spence said in the ring, the only fight I want next is Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford said the only fight he want next is Errol Spence. Thank God neither one of these guys listen to you. If he listened to you, Crawford would be fighting 10 other dudes. He got to fight Keith Thurman, and then after he fight Keith Thurman, then he got to fight Danny Garcia. And then if he get by Danny Garcia, then he got to fight AB. And then if he get by AB, then he deserved to get a chance to fight Errol Spence. You, sir, are the problem. And that's all I got to say. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to Jamel Charlo. What the hell you mean you gonna give me a shout out? What you give me a shout out for? Popping his neck and smacking. popping his neck and smacking, man. Shout out to Jamel Charlo.
The fuck? Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz? Huh? He must don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
We're gonna do this AB style.
Turn around. Yeah.
It is what it is. We get this fight, and we get this fight right here. This what you gonna see me doing. We get this fight, you gonna see my old ass doing that. Patrice Wrestling, salute to Patrice Wrestling. If we get this fight, that's what you're gonna see me doing. Other than that, that's it. That's our boy Coach Malachi Williams. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Let's do this OJ Ju-Man style. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Chicarelli from LA. Shout out to Damian Bennett. Shout out to Lonnie Laughlin. Shout out to the Queen Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Knockdown 305. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to the Queen 50 Other Fights. Shout out to Misfit. Shout out to Retro Boston the Documentaries, my brother Blood right here in Florida with the old boy. Shout out to Schoolo X-Mon. Shout out to Mark Nash. What's going on, fam? My brother from the ATL. Shout out to Rider of the Storm, Carl Hansen, Philly Fly, Adrian Big Daddy. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to A. Sneed. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, the good doctor. Shout out to Mr. Paz. Salute to Ava as well. Shout out to Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell. Shout out to my brother from Detroit, Smith and West. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Shout out to Malcolm Roach. Shout out to Hair Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Follow Bond. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to Jim 82. Shout out to Two Matador. Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Jason Dockery. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to the Queen Carmen Serene. Shout out to Dragon Leg. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Ralph Reacts. Shout out to AB Sound. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Shout out to my brother Troy Graham from B More. Salute to Arnold Ketzi. Shout out to Bush the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Big Hawk from Maryland. Shout out to Hector Garcia. Shout out to Manny 209 from Maryland. Shout out to Boxing Lounge. Shout out to Deborah Booker, the Queen Deborah Booker. Shout out to W Right Side. Salute to Just a Fan. Salute to the Queen Lady Shan, Mr. Pragmatic, and Drumming Full Life. Let's do this, man. Let's get to the callers as well. Everybody who called in deserves a shout out. Shout out to Troy from B-More. Shout out to Saquon from Brooklyn. Shout out to Will Lynch from Ohio. Shout out to the troll, my stalker, Jason Mones. Shout out to Southpaw Killer from B-More. Shout out to Darryl. Shout out to Devin from Detroit. Shout out to Buck from Alabama. Shout out to Hulk from Maryland. Shout out to Sean from Las Vegas. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh from DC. What up, Slim? Shout out to Maceo from Savannah, Georgia. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to Electro Jed from New Mexico. Shout out to my brother James from Jersey City. Shout out to Justin from Florida, my little 16-year-old brother. Shout out to Mike Wilson from Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Eddie from Azle, Texas. Shout out to my brother Roach from Houston, Texas. Shout out to M1 from the Bronx. Shout out to Uncle Charles from Birmingham, Alabama. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to Real Rap from Louisiana. Let's see what else we got in the building that I can give a shout out to, man. Shout out to F Society, man. Shout out to Nitty Bone. Shout out to let's see, Soul Brother Sigma. Shout out to Soul Brother Sigma, man. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to shout out to Eric. Shout out to F Society, the boxing scientist. Shout out to my brother who was here earlier, man. My brother from the Shy. I forgot his name, man. I forgot his name. Shout out to you, fam. Oh yeah, shout out to the boxing historian. He was here. Boxing historian, he was here as well. Shout out to Just the Fan, man. You know, man, and I think I got everybody, man. Other than that, shout out to the Soul Brother Sigma. Shout out to Nino B. Shout out to Con Shonery. Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Shout out to my brother Hector Garcia. Shout out to Martin Ramos. Shout out to No Hernan. And shout out to everyone that I may forgot. Shout out to Anna Lee. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Douglas Duran, salute to you, fam. Other than that, that's it. This is Coach Malachi Williams signing out. Nobody Today USA Boxing. You know how we get down. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We had a good show today. We're going to have a better show tomorrow. Other than that, that's it. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.